Hello, everyone. I'm knackered again. I'm always knackered. So, welcome to a live stream on a Friday night. See how we go. Because I'm knackered. What confuses me, I look at one screen, I'm facing that way. I look at the other screen, facing that way. So, why does it do that? I don't know. Anyways. Hello, Ailey. Hello, Seymour. Right, I'm going to try and get a link. A better way. A better way this time. So, this link should work. I figured it ish. I said ish, but I think if I do it via my phone, it should work. Hello, Stina. Hello, Miss Reef. Hello, Melanie. Hello, Shelby. Hello, Craig. Hello, everyone. Right, I'll get the link out. Let's do this. So, first link to Seymour. Let's see if this works. Excuse me. So, let's try this. So, we've got brain. See if that works. See if that works. Right. Have a look on your chat now, or your messengers, like a few of you. I think I've added a few of you. But just in case, let me try this. Talk among yourselves while I try to get this. Right. So that's one link. See if that link works for anyone. That's one of the links I've got. I think that. Oh, we don't want that. Someone try that link there, see if that link works.
That works.
Did it work?
The link in the chat works.
Whoop, whoop. How good's that? Straight off. One link worked. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
Wagwan blood.
How you doing?
Chilling in the Gaza, yeah. Just taking a little break at work.
Are you going to Macna?
No.
You're not?
To be honest, I don't even know if I'm gonna go to Reef.
All right.
Yeah. Kind of don't have that excitement anymore. No.
Yeah. Look at that. Michael's here. Nick's here. Link works straight away.
Nice.
One link in the chat works. You'll need that one link off your phone, and it works straight away in the chat.
I didn't use the link. I just used you invited me.
Yeah. Well, that link works.
Yeah. What's going on, Belen?
Look at flipping Paul Williams there, the flipping the live stream guru. Knows how to nail the link.
Hey, Tim G, how you doing?
YouTube can do what they want. Never beat Paul. Never.
What happened?
What's going on, TMG? Wagwan?
Not much blood in it.
In it.
That's on the end, yeah.
Oh, by the way, Paul, are you live streaming now?
I am.
Right. Okay. Just so I know, because obviously
I
I'm
know
not
what
even.
he wants to do.
What?
But I know what you want to do.
I know what I did.
You
I
want,
just don't. I just don't want to say anything that I'm not supposed to, because I'm thinking that it's not live and it is.
Hey, the process is a little different to get in. I see why there are issues now. Hey everyone.
Hello, talk among yourself.
Hey, Paul.
What?
Are you going to Macna this year?
Yeah, mate. How about you?
Yeah, I am.
Hey, Nick, how you doing? They're talking amongst themselves. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Seymour. How are you?
I'm all right.
Good. I haven't seen you for a while.
Seymour,
I did jump on your
Seymour, you booked your hotel, yeah?
last night.
I don't think I'm going to Macna. I don't know.
Dick.
Whoa! You gotta
He's
go.
lying.
Oh.
You can't hear you anyway, Paul. He's got his filter on.
Nick,
What?
are you going, Nick?
I'm going. I'm there. I'm going to be
All
helping
right.
Antonio with his store.
All right, because Nick's going, I'm going
There you
then.
go. I'll bring you some treats. I'll bring you some treats, huh?
All right, you know what? Let me go book right now, guys. Hold on.
Okay.
Full of crap.
$4.99. Here we go. Hey, Haley.
All right,
how you doing?
I just got permission. I'm officially going. Whoop, whoop.
Proper reefer.
Yeah.
Miss
I am.
Reef Fox gave Dev an education about carbon dosing after the stream.
Awesome.
I was extremely impressed.
Seymour,
Yes, sir.
did you get the Senai?
Yeah. Got it yesterday.
Okay. Gotcha.
What, the new one?
Hold on.
No. I sent him back in Senai.
So let's play a competition, right? Whoever's got the highest number loses. Right. What's everyone's iodine levels at?
I think you're gonna win, Paul.
No. I
you're
think
gonna lose, Paul.
whoever's got the highest number loses, or the lowest.
Mine is at
Whoever's got the
-2.
highest number loses. Whoever's got the lowest number wins.
I'm at -2.
No.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what are we doing?
Iodine or iodine. What's your
Iodine.
levels?
Mine, I will lose because I have got the highest in this live stream, and Paul clearly is going to win.
Wait, how are you guys testing it?
I got my ICP test back, and I've got absolutely no iodine in my system at all.
Uh-huh.
Now, Paul, does the Triton test tell you what the iodine affects? Does it affect coloration, coral health? Like,
Yep.
what specifically does
Yep.
it? So,
Both
no,
of those.
I'm pretty
And
sure it does. But
both
does it
of
tell
those. And the invertebrates use it to regenerate their exoskeleton and everything else. It's used for loads of things.
Yeah. Bear in mind, I did stick 25 shrimp in my sub.
It's used for tissue regeneration.
Yeah.
Who's that? Who's that? ZD?
Hey, ZD, how you doing?
Oh, he's gone. Who was that then?
ZD?
Who was it?
Somebody from
Thanks.
somebody from the chat jumped on the link.
That
Hey,
looks
ZD,
pretty
you're
nice.
welcome to come back in.
Jump back in. ZD, have you got a different name on the thing than you have in the hangout?
He's probably come in on his Basher account. His trolling account by accident.
What's his name? The big
Oh crap! This is my trolling account. Damn.
I've done that before.
Yeah, I've noticed you come in under your real name, don't you?
No, my trolling account is my real name.
That's it.
Oh, it was Shelby's Reef.
Who's Reef?
Shelby.
All right.
Shelby, jump back in. Stick your tank on.
Yeah, the tank looked nice. Nice.
Yeah, come back in, come back in. Hey, Asa, how you doing?
Oh, bloody hell.
Language. This
Where's
is
Asa?
flipping before the
Where's Asa
watershed. What's your language?
Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say about that.
I'm confused. I guess there's like a little inside joke that I really don't know about.
What? How bloody hell swearing in this country?
Not in America.
Yeah, but it's an English live stream.
It's an English live stream.
Hey,
It's American
how's my website
now.
looking? Do I need to order the Orphet yet?
What?
Oh.
I don't know if you're talking to me, but you said Orphic, so I'm going to say yes.
How's my website looking? Are you ready to launch it yet?
You know what, Nick? Let's regroup after this call, all right?
Oh, man. You're
Listen,
no way.
I suck, Nick. So,
Oh, man.
listen, I'm not even
Like,
going
that
to...
lecture you gave, like, you and Michael lecturing me about what I needed to do to my website.
Listen,
Oh,
you know what,
man.
Nick? I absolutely... publicly, I'm telling you, like, I suck.
That's
suck.
okay. I know you've been busy.
All right. So...
I know you've had stuff going on. Don't worry about it.
See more depth on the ends.
Amen.
See more at the road.
Why have you got cigarettes hanging out of your ears, Nick?
They're not. They're my AirPods. They're my AirPods.
Oh, they're gay.
They're really cool, actually. They work really well.
Nick, he's just mad because he doesn't have an iPhone.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not technology.
Get your words out, kid.
I'm breaking my teeth in for you.
No. Nick, you take your teeth out for me.
Really? That's not what you usually say.
I need to turn Nick's volume up 1 minute.
I know, I thought he is a bit long.
Talk, Nick.
Hey.
Yeah.
His AirPods are running out of juice, so they're turning him down.
Right, that's the loudest I can put Nick, people, so I think the only other way is Nick turning himself up. Where's Seymour gone? He's like a bloody yo-yo, that bloke. Hello, PJ. Hello, Nat. Carter's Indoor Ocean. Hello.
So, what's it called? I have a confession. I really like the Hannah alkalinity checker.
Hey, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it takes longer, but I like it.
I don't know, I think it takes just as long as the Salifert one does.
Yeah. It takes just as long. I'm sorry.
Where's Ogon? Has he jumped off?
He'll be back on.
Yeah,
I've got some secret sauce for O as well.
Yeah.
He's got dishes to do.
Yo-Yo King.
Yo-Yo King. Miss Reef and Fox can't come onto the hangout, so we can verbally abuse her if we want to. How does that work?
Guys, I'm bored. I'm bored of my tank, man.
Bored of your tank? Why?
Yeah.
I am.
I've got an idea to liven it up.
Nah, if you're not funding it, like, I want to.
If you're not funding it,
I've got something to brighten up.
Hey, listen. If you do what I suggest, I'll pay for it.
All right, let's go.
Put a Queen Angel in it.
Put a Queen Angel.
Yeah.
So you're gonna pay for the Queen Angel and all the corals that eat.
No. Just the Queen Angel. Hey, you won't be bored anymore. You'll be like,
I forgot who I was telling. I'm actually like pruning back a few SPS that are growing into each other now, and it's kind of like I just like let them fall. Like I clip it and like wherever it lands, if it dies, I don't want to frag them. Like, it just sucks. I gotta prune my digi. I just had to move my Sosa. I broke it and I glued it in like a different orientation. It's just like that's pretty much the extent of my fish tank right now. Two of my fishes died too. They committed suicide. And no, and it's the two first fish I ever had. My flasher wrasse was the first wrasse I ever had, and my clownfish. They jumped. I guess they had enough. You know?
They're probably sick of your way of operating.
They got bored too.
They're probably like they're probably like, we wish we belonged to another YouTuber. You know? But no, just because I haven't ran a mesh top in so long, and my Melanaris wrasse, between my Melanaris wrasse and my two damsels, the Talbots, they could get very territorial when the auto feeder comes on. So I'm just like, they probably jumped when you know what I mean, when they were trying to get food. Yeah.
Hey, guess what I'm getting?
These
Loads of damsels.
What's up? Yo, get over it. What's up with you and these damsels?
I just really like them.
Nah, I just think you're being cheap.
Nah, I've got a little tiny blue yellowtail. You know, it's blue with a yellowtail damsel. Yeah. Oh, it's proper awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely wicked.
Ooh.
Aaron, if you're going through hard times, it's not a big deal.
I know they're aggressive.
If you're going through hard times, you need cheap fish, man. Just talk to us, man. Get you some super chats.
What's that? I didn't hear how good that was. Was it just me?
Wait, what?
I can't hear it.
I can't hear anybody else.
Who are you trying to listen to?
CMG.
You can't hear it?
Oh, it's loud and proud, TMG.
I can't hear it.
What did he say?
He said you're a bellend.
Can you guys hear me, seriously?
I can hear you.
I can hear you now.
Okay.
I can hear you now.
All right, good. No, I was just saying, if you getting damsels is just like a cop-out for saying you're having hard times.
No, I actually I don't need fish. I've got fish. I don't need any more fish, but I've got one yellowtail damsel in there, and he looks proper wicked.
Yeah, get the Talbots. They're really nice. The Talbots. Talbots.
What do they look like?
They're like, Nick likes them. I got them because Nick brought them up. They're like, have a yellow tail and they're like pinkish, creamish. And they have like a little black mark on them.
Oh, a squared anthea. Is that what you mean? Like a pink, does it have like a pink square on its side?
No. It's a damsel.
Oh, right.
It's called a Talbot. Look it up whenever you get a chance. Talbot's damsel.
Oh, yeah. It's nice.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Look at Asa and Paul, they're like twins. They're dressed like twins.
Hey, Asa.
Hey, guys. I just got a bunch of Gorgonians.
Ooh, I like those. Are the polyps extended yet, or are they still sulking?
Yeah, they haven't extended yet. Just a few over here in the corner, but most of them haven't.
Nice. Yeah, I love those.
It looks like,
so
because it still looks like a silhouette. It looks like an airy forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the extra ones and put it in the refugium.
It's a nice tank, that is.
Yeah, it's going to look nice, that Asa. I like the scape. Nice. Asa, did you hear from Neptune about beta testing?
No, not a thing. I assume they already picked their group, so we'll.
Right.
I'm. If they did, I'm not in it.
I think you ought to contact eCoral and ask them if you can beta test for them.
If you struggle to get hold of him, just go over to Dev's video. You'll be able to get hold of him there.
Just saying. Asa's like, what?
TMG's dropped out. Got to go, gang. I'll be back.
Take care, TMG.
Hello, Raven. Hello, Kit Kat. Who else is in here? Let's say hello to the people. PJ Goblin. Bubba Silver's doing his sniping. Del. Nat. Hello, everyone. Hello,
Hey,
everyone.
if anybody's just joined, supposedly Paul sorted the link situation out. So if you want to come in, come in.
Yeah.
You can tell I have aces in.
Proper Friday night live stream. Back to the good old
Man, I have
days.
more trouble getting on this thing than anybody.
I'm getting text messages.
5 foot by 60 wide by 50 tall, braceless. 5 foot by
50 tall.
by 50 centimeters is on about.
Oh, but it's 50
So
inches.
5
It's freaking
by
hell.
2, no, 5 by 2 by 50 centimeters. So you're 10 below. You're 10 below that, so you're going to be 2 inches below, aren't you? So I'd say on 5 foot by 2 foot, you're going to be okay with 15 mil with that. Any more than you want to be 19 mil.
What are you talking about?
His height of his tank. He's saying 50
Who's
centimeters
tank?
high. Stian,
Who's tank?
in text. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll read the question.
listen.
Stian, hey,
There you
I've
go.
got a
That'll be
question
better.
for you. How thick would you say the glass OptiWhite would have to be on 150 centimeter long, 60 centimeter wide, 50 centimeter tall, braceless tank?
Hey, that wasn't hard, was it? You're just randomly talking and saying, "Oh, I think it'll be this big." Everyone's like, "Oh, what are you on about?"
Yeah, but I do that. I'm allowed to do that. You're not a part of this conversation. It's between me and Stian.
yeah, stay out.
Keep your nose out. Stay out. Put your beaky reef nose out of it.
I'm going to step
Don't come around my rockscape anymore. Oh, here's one for you, Michael. Kit Kat says, Michael, keep your beaky reef neck out of this rockscape.
No, she didn't.
She says, Michael, I'll put it into Kit Kat's voice. Michael, where's the food talk? Every time you've got my mouth juicing, but not tonight.
Oh my God! My God, Nicholas! Oh my God! What the hell?
That's what she said.
No,
I can't read.
Michael, that's what it actually says in the chat.
That's what she
What
said.
did he say? Yeah, but you made it sound seeder. You made it sound well seeder.
I'm doing my impression of Kit Kat. This is Kit Kat's impression.
Mate,
Michael.
she's from flipping down south. She ain't got that accent.
She has. Michael, where's the food talk? Every time you've got my mouth juicing, but not tonight.
Oh my God. Is that what she really wrote?
Kit Kat, I'm sorry that Nick's doing that. Right. If he offended you, I'm
listen.
sorry.
I won't. That's what she put. Word for word quoting. What?
Kat, you've got to be so careful in these live streams. I know you knew, but these type of live streams when we're just having banter, you've got to be really careful with what you write.
Don't feed the goat. Michael.
Oh, mate. Oh, Nick, you're wrong.
Michael.
So now you need to apologise to Kit Kat because she might have took offence with it.
I'm sorry, Kit Kat. I didn't mean any offence. Honestly.
So anyway, Michael, are you with Macna?
I told you not to let him back in.
Yeah, Michael, are you with Macna?
You hear me?
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't want to.
I'm breaking up. You hear me?
Yeah.
No.
Right, start again.
I told you
Michael.
not to let Nick back in.
Yeah, Michael, are you going to Macna?
I am, mate. Are you going to Macna?
I am, yeah.
Is DC Reefer here? He's going to Macna.
Oh, is Woody here?
Who else is going to Macna?
I'm going to Macna.
Where's Woody?
Woody will be here in a minute.
Not asked about you. Not asked about you, Nick. Go on. Oh, yeah. I'm not coming with you. I'm going on flipping Antonio's booth. I'm going hobnobbing with the stars. Yeah,
unfortunately, it's true. Unfortunately, it's true.
Seymour.
I'm going to be flying
Apex.
Yes.
Are you going to Macna?
If Nick's going, I'm going.
That means he wants something off you, Nick.
I'm gonna give Seymour something.
He just mentioned Orphic earlier. Like, I don't care what else you could do.
I've got some secret sauce for you.
Yeah, like Orphic.
Oh, no. You don't want Nick's secret sauce. It's salty.
Orphic needs to reach around every time.
reach round, all around.
Orphic beats a reach around any day.
Triton Organics is coming out soon as well.
They're going to be, they're sponsoring it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Going to be there. Vince, I was talking to Vince this morning, UK distributor. He's considering going. So
you know what?
Trying to twist his arm into going.
I'm not really enamored with Triton again because we're back at the same thing where it's not in stock anymore. I thought we were over that, but I don't know. It's
man. We set them distributors over there. Me and you'll set up a distribution company, Timor, and then we'll rock it.
What you said?
Try and distribute. We'll set up a distribution company in America, and we'll stock
it. I don't want to. Yeah.
Let's do that. We'll speak to
privately. I've told everybody what I thought, but I think
I've got a product for you, Seymour. You'll love. It's going to be in the States in about 2 months' time.
Not today, Nick. Come on. Not today. You know what I mean? Let's leave the promotion. Let's leave the promotion for another day. Let's just have fun.
No, there's no talking about it. I'll talk to him later about it because it's on the hush hush. I'm just letting him know.
Friggin' Nicholas! Every opportunity that he can get. Tell you what.
Why is Nick getting the hate today, man? Come on, let him tell. Come on.
Jealousy.
Because I've not had a chance to speak to him on a live stream for ages, and I've got a lot of pent up emotions to release.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with me and him, though?
About food, Michael. Just do your food talk. There's people waiting for it.
Asa, the tank is looking good, Asa. How are you doing?
Thank you.
What is
one shipment?
Anyway, Michael?
Those are Gorgonians?
Yeah, they're nice, right?
Caribbean Gorgonians?
Yeah, Floridian. So today is a day for plumbing. I've got to hook my my core back up so it'll ramp back down in conjunction with this dump bucket. So these things will wave and then straighten out and then wave and straighten out again. That makes sense?
Yeah. How many gallons total is your system now? With everything? Total water volume?
Oh, probably 320.
See, that's a lot of water.
My refugium is cloudy green, and there's nothing I can do to change it. I decided to go with that. And now that I got these in here, I can start pumping that cloudy stuff in here. I just have to find the right amount so it doesn't cloud this tank up. But it'll be a lot of food for this.
The cloudy stuff, that's the plankton, right?
Right.
Yeah. All right.
So what, your tank's producing its own plankton?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
The refugium does, yeah.
Can we see a photo of it or a video? Can you show us the refugium, Asa?
It's ugly. I'll show it to you. Oh, come on. Uh-oh.
I've actually just done an Instagram post about the importance of plankton as well. If you can grow it yourself, that's awesome.
There you go.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I've got a big shipment of plants. So the whole bottom is covered with plants, but you can't see it. I've got a big variety. Not everything has stuck, but I got turtle grass from about here over here.
Nice.
And then I got all kinds of varieties over on this side. I noticed that this red stuff is starting to turn a little pale.
Probably it's not getting enough light. Are you have pods and rotifers and stuff in that, right?
Yeah, well, not a lot. I've got pods in there, and that's the next step is to put in rotifers and what's the sea monkeys, whatever you call those things.
Copepods? Antipods?
The ones that swim. I mean, they're
Antipods?
more.
Brine shrimp.
They call them
Brine shrimp.
brine shrimp. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. But right now, most of this population that's in here is because of over fertilization. Too much fertilizer. But I could clean that stuff out. But I think I'm going to try to leave it in there for now, at least.
I think Miss Reef said brine shrimp. Put brine shrimp in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
You fell in. Have you got your filter on again?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's plankton then and not just algae? Because you can get
It's the same thing.
Go on, Michael. I want to hear this one.
No. I mean like
Oh my god! Oh, stop now!
Oh, Asa, that's kind of cool, man.
Stop it! Oh my god!
I wasn't trying to.
Oh.
No, but I mean that's why I said it was pretty ugly. You know what I mean?
I think what he meant to say was,
yes, a lot of this.
Are you sure it's plankton and not just a dirty tank? I mean, as in dirty, as in unwanted green.
Thank you, Paul. Nick, you're a bellend. See, why did you? Do you know what, Nick? Paul, give me the controls now. He's getting kicked. You're a knob.
Stop it! Oh my god!
So anyway, that's. So I expect that the.
I'm gonna mute. Sorry.
So I expect that the zooplankton will do well in that soup.
Yeah. What are you going to do with that? Are you going to? Is that actually connected? That refugium, is that actually connected to that yet?
Yeah. I just flipped the switch when I want it on. Huh?
Is it flowing through the main system now?
Well, what I do is I have a Perry pump that pumps it in here and it returns. So it's a loop. And so when I have it turned on, it's connected. When I turn it off, it's not.
Yeah. How long do you have it on for?
What?
How long do you have it on for?
Well, I have it to pump 50 gallons per day. But that's probably but that leaves this tank cloudy. So I'm going to try 20 gallons and see how that works.
Yeah.
Because I do want to be able to enjoy it.
Is there a way, Nick, to test how much plankton is producing?
Sorry.
So one of the things about this is that since I don't have a skimmer on there, anything that I put in there stays suspended for a long time, which is what I want. But if you get something cloudy in there, it stays in there for a while too.
Well, it's gonna feed them corals well, isn't it? That's the thing.
Exactly.
Hey,
yeah,
so
that's the whole reason. What?
Hey, so what have you done on the background of your tank? Have you deliberately done that lightscaping at the back, or has that just ended up like that?
Oh no, you mean the very back wall?
Yeah, like where it's like varied in brightness.
Yeah, I didn't put that. What do you call it? I didn't put that tile pattern up there because it was pretty. Basically that's linoleum. Right. That's just there for splashes. I have a piece of blue fabric that goes back there that'll turn whatever color I want.
Right. It looks nice like that because it's like dark at the bottom and then light, and it looks like Michael said, looks like a spooky forest. That looks really cool.
Thanks.
I got to jump off for a few minutes, guys, but I'll come back on I'll come back
All
on
right.
soon.
Woohoo! Swear to God, I'm going seeing him on Sunday. He's getting a gut shot.
I just got my Reefapalooza Diamond Pass. Whoop whoop.
Please buy passes for Macna before, or when you get there, Mike.
I think when you get there, there's a discount if you buy it before.
Well, Reef Dudes has got a $10 off one and all, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I've already got my pass. I've already got my pass. So, got a question for you. Not for you, for the people watching. For the people watching who are coming to Macna, right? How would you guys feel about, basically, we've got the ability to have one of the Macna booths for 2 hours. So what we were thinking about doing was getting a collection of YouTubers together in one of these booths. So it would be like me, Paul, Seymour, Sir Woody, DC Reefer, Inappropriate Reefer,
Dev, Reef Dudes.
Did I not say Reef Dudes?
No.
All right, Reef Dudes, and a few more. We're thinking about getting this Macna booth for 2 hours, one day of the show, so that you guys can, come and meet us, come and hang out with us, for 2 hours. And because it's like a booth, and because it's a set period of time, everybody knows exactly where we'll be at a specific time. So, you've not just got to hope that you'll run into us. You'll know where we are because we'll be at booth number whatever at whatever time. Who's up for that? Because if people fancy it, then we'll do it. But if people don't, then you know what I mean. We'll just go quad biking in the desert instead.
I think I'd want to meet all the YouTubers, the famous YouTubers.
Which pass?
Hey man, I'm a famous YouTuber.
Hey, Asa,
I've got 100 followers.
I would want to meet you, Asa. Absolutely.
I would want to meet you anyway, Asa. I would. I'd want to meet you. So
I think
it'd be a good idea. By the power of Grayskull.
What pass do I need to get, Michael?
You'll probably want the all access one, so that you can see some of the talks and stuff.
The full conference pass. Full access pass, speaking and workshop.
Is it like $35 a day or something?
$159
for the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Because obviously you want to be able to see as much of the show as you can, don't you? You don't just want to go on the floor. You want to see. They've got 30 speakers, 30 people. So out of those 30 people, you know what I mean, there might be somebody there that's talking, that's doing a talk that you'll like. Say for example, your best pal, Mike Platter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Are we going to Friday night adult reception?
What?
The reception at night. Oh, hang on. I've got loads of people joining. I didn't even know people was in. Sorry, I was looking at the Macna thing. So, hello, Dave. Hello, Dev. So, Dev's here. Right, hang on. Let me get the doodah in. Right, that's a redirect link. Let me get you the link, people. I've got a proper link, a single link for everyone to get into, and that's not it. I don't need that link will work. But I have got a link. Oh, did that link work?
It says Devin joined, but I don't see him here.
No, neither do I. That might not work.
Oh, wait, after he joined, no, he said he joined the Hangout, but...
Right, Dev, I'm going to put a link in the chat, a different link. This link might work.
Wait, Dev, it works a little bit different, Dev. So after you've clicked the join button, I think you then have to click the video thing on the pop-up to then start the video. It's just, I don't know, it's just behaving a little weird.
He's here.
Hey.
You've come under your name, not Reef Dudes.
Yeah. Hey, Dev, don't you notice it looks a little different, the process of joining? Did you notice that?
Oh, nice, right.
Yeah, I didn't think it was working. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah. So you join, and then you have to actually click then. So you're in the group, and then you have to actually click to join the call, whether it's the video call or whatever.
Yeah, I did just notice that. Whatever. My logo, I have the same logo on both profiles, so I never know which one. I just click whatever. Covers my basis. But boo, yeah, I'm going to Macna. I still got to book my ticket, though.
I was going to say, do you know that? The daily pass.
Yep.
Right. Daily pass floor only. Hang on. Is it daily pass for the talks? No.
Do you want me to ask if the daily pass counts for the talks?
No, so I was thinking, because you get it's $159 for the full conference. Do they not do like a day conference? Because
Yeah,
I'll just use Dev's things 3 times. It might be cheaper.
I think that's just for the weekend pass. It's like a Saturday, Sunday. I'm not 100% though. I haven't actually tried it, but I just said, hey, can I get a discount? And they gave me a code.
Weekend floor pass. So it'll be the conference one, won't it?
Yeah, so I mean, the full thing would be the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right?
Yeah.
And I think the full one probably has like the banquet dinners and stuff like that with it, where the other ones wouldn't. So that's probably, don't quote me on this. I'm just kind of assuming, but I'll have to look at the site and see what it actually says.
Full conference pass. Let's click on that, see what happens.
But yeah, I got to get on that sometime soon. Yeah, yeah, okay. So it does say, like, speaker access here. I'm just going to screen share this page because it shows everything on it. Yeah,
we're staying at the where we're staying, Seymour. What's the place we're staying at?
I don't listen, man. I don't remember.
Are you staying? Did you book it through Macna or separately?
No, hey Dev, where did you jump off that building?
Stratosphere.
Yeah, that's where we're staying.
Okay, nice.
How far is that from the place?
You could see it. Here, let me actually look. I had
There you go, Michael. So it's not far. Whoop whoop.
I mean, it's not super duper close. Like, it's not far, but it's not super close. It's probably a couple blocks off. But when I did that little Stratosphere,
couple blocks.
Question for you. See, Reef, when you did the Stratosphere sky jump thing, did you poop your pants a little?
No, it was good. I actually wanted to do it like a year ago, and I spent like a couple hours psyching myself into it. And then when I was going to go and do it, there was a couple hour wait. So
How much was it?
It was like $120 or 115 or something like that. A little over $100.
Right. So when we go to Macna this in September, are you going to do it again with me?
Maybe.
Sweet.
I could be talked into it.
That's all I needed to know. I'll talk you into it.
Nah.
But yeah, so I psyched myself up like a year ago. So this time I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm just going to do it. Super Stratosphere. Yeah, so this Las Vegas Freeway Encore. So this is the main strip right here, and Stratosphere is right here, right? And then Westgate's here. So the West.
Hang on. Let me just. I want to go big. Right, do it again, Dev.
Okay, so right here is the Westgate. The Westgate is where it's all held. So if you stay in the Westgate, it's literally down the stairs in the hall. Like when I was there, my room was right here, or where was it? Where's the front entrance? Anyways, it was super close to get there. Now the Stratosphere is right here. So I mean, you could walk. I mean, it's totally walkable. I've walked the whole strip, but so it's a couple blocks away.
It's only 10-minute walk, isn't it? Not even that.
Yeah. Okay. Here are the directions. Stratosphere. Exactly how far it is.
The Stratosphere to the what? To the
18-minute walk. Or no. Is that walking? Yeah, 18-minute walk. That's what they estimate on Google.
There you go. We'll be walking.
Yeah. 1.4 miles.
In that nice sunny heat.
What time of year is this?
September.
I don't think you want to walk.
It's going to be toasty and hot?
It's going to be toasty, yes.
I mean, you could probably take an Uber over for like $8 too. I mean, just take turns paying for it. Not a big deal. If you didn't want to walk. But
yeah, $2 for Uber.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to stay there because it'll be super close, convenient. If I want to go out, I can just go drop all my stuff off in the hotel room and stuff. But you guys can freeload and drop your stuff off my room too if you want. But I think that's probably what I'll do because it's not much of a difference in price really between the different areas. So I don't know. We'll see. I haven't booked it. I got a bunch of price quotes when I was looking at it the other day. Then I'm kind of waiting to see if the wife's going to come or not before I book it, so I know what I'm doing. Awesome. Now, way at the other end of the strip's totally walkable. I've done that. Mandalay Bay has that shark reef, so check that out. That was kind of cool. That's you get a discount with that if you have a Macna pass.
Oh,
it's like $15 instead of 25 or 30, whatever it is. That was kind of cool. So that. But yeah, honestly, like you could just wander around through the hotels and stuff in Vegas. It's crazy.
Hey, because we're staying at the Stratosphere, we got $20. We got $20 off the Sky Jump. Woo!
Whoop, whoop. Nice. That's all right. I try to sell them on the fact I'm like, because I had to like pay extra to get the GoPro to film that going down. I was like, come on, just give it to me. I'll get free advertising of the deal, but they didn't go for it.
Can you not use your own GoPro? Do you have to? Can you not just use your own?
Not like you have anything. Like you can't even have like I couldn't have cash paper in my pocket.
Really?
Nothing on you, and they put you. Yeah, it was. But yeah,
so,
no.
So how did you use the GoPro? Where was the GoPro mounted?
On my hand. Like,
on your hand?
Hand strapped on, yeah.
So what's the difference between that and you using your own GoPro?
Yeah, they wouldn't let me have a lapel mic either. If you have your own strapped on, I don't know. It's probably likely if it was to fall off and knock somebody out or something. And it was like drafted on my hand, so I don't know.
I suppose it is very high up. If you was to drop a GoPro from that height, it'd flipping kill someone with it.
Yeah, and like they literally checked it like 3 times each person. And it was like strapped from here and there. There's like 3 straps in my hand.
How much extra did it cost for
the camera?
The GoPro? Yeah.
That's like $30 or something. It's kind of a scam to use it for a couple minutes, but oh well. Made for a good video clip.
I think it's worth it for YouTube, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that was my theory too. I'm like, whatever. Might as well.
I'll make sure I put that into my budget.
Yeah, I'm excited you guys are coming. It's gonna be awesome.
Honestly, mate, you're not even going to understand how awesome it's going to be because you've seen what me and Paul and Nick and everything have just been like on this live stream. Imagine us face to face.
Oh, it's gonna be
also
awesome.
Imagine us with a little bit of liquor inside us. It's going to be amazing. Trust me. It's going
to be good. Yeah, I think it'll be awesome.
I'm with me and DC have been talking about it. Going into the desert, and they don't do bikes. They only do ATVs.
Yeah.
So we're going to look at going into the desert and doing that ATV.
It'll be fun.
Ride. So again, anybody else who's watching who wants to join us, more than welcome to do so.
I totally agree with what Dave's saying. He said he might be deaf now. No headphones on because Michael's making so much freaking noise then.
Yep. Yeah, Uber cabs. I use an Uber and it wasn't bad. Like the airport to the hotel with Uber was like $20-something, like the opposite end of the strip. So just getting around, they were pretty reasonable, like cheaper in a cab.
See, I don't think people understand that when the British have a bit of warmth, no matter what it is, it can be at 100 degrees Celsius. The British are like, oh, so we just love it. So we can walk one and the other with no t-shirt on.
Not that type of warm. I guarantee you, not that type of warm.
We're going to be hiding inside in the day and only venture out at night when it's cooler.
Seymour, I've been to Dubai. I've been to Oman. I know what heat's like in the desert.
Oh no, it's not okay. So I just Las Vegas September, average high of 96, low of 70.
It's like when I went to Oman, Celsius.
Actually, that's not bad.
It was 46 degrees Celsius when I was there.
That's 35.
90 in Vegas is really not bad.
I just googled the averages for Vegas September. Yeah, that's not bad. And honestly, we'll be at the show all day, and it'll be nighttime, halftime. We're going out, so it won't be a big deal.
Listen, in the last 2 months, we've had 2 days of rain in the last 2 months in the UK. Well, here, where I am in Manchester.
I thought it rained all day in the UK every day.
Yeah, well, that's your thing. Is 2 days it's rained. Michael, how much rain have you seen in the last 2 months?
It rained 2 days ago.
That's what I'm saying. That's one.
Not much, to be honest. Not much than what you know. To be honest, this is the weirdest time ever because we're actually getting a summer. It's weird. It's still warm. It's like, what time is it now? It's 8:30 at night. It's still really bright, clear blue skies, and it's still hot. This isn't the UK. Somebody's changed it.
Kit Kat, down south, no rain. No one's had any rain. I think Birmingham had like a month of rain in an hour. But other than that, I think they've had all ours. Ozzy, Dev, could you do a video sometime on feeding corals like SPS, LPS? There's so many products out now, and which ones you think are worth adding. See, the problem with that is, my opinion, the problem with that is, you're telling Dev to stick stuff in his tank just to see what's good and bad.
I literally just use frozen fish food that I tell and feed the fish anyways, 99% of the time. It's like once every 4 or 5 weeks, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll feed them something extra.
Dev, I totally agree with what you said. That's exactly what I do.
Yep.
I do it the opposite way around. My fish get the sort of like the dregs of the corals because I make a mix of reef rides, brine shrimp, frozen brine shrimp, reef rides, well, not anymore now that I know my flipping iodine levels are through the roof, but sea chems fuel. Nice. And I used to mix it all in. So the fish got the brine, the sun coral and the larger corals got the brine as well. And then all the other corals got the, I also put frozen, tiny little egg things, what they called? Rotifers.
Okay.
Frozen rotifers, reef rides, sea chem fuel, and brine shrimp. That's normally my mix.
The quick overview, I get my tank nori every single day. And 90% of the time at nighttime, like once in a while I'm lazy and I'll throw in some pellets, but most of the time they get mysis at night. And I'll throw in that canalus once in a while as well.
I do reef rides and that easy SPS. So say 3 times a week, 2 times a week, I'll put reef rides, easy SPS, and a frozen block in a tub. Let it all defrost with a bit of amino acids, and I'll pour that in 2 to 3 times a week. But once a day, they get a cube of food and nori, a little bit of nori.
Mm-hmm. Michael's probably the only one, but I just got this in the mail, a circular or like a.
Oh yeah, you got to have a variable ND. You got to have.
I haven't had one. Thinking about it, so I bought like a cheap one off Amazon that had good reviews, so it's only $20. Hopefully, it works well.
It works well. It'll probably be the same one that I've got.
Yeah. Fotoga.
Oh no, it's not the same one I got, but they're probably.
I was at a
the same
camera store and it was 160. I'm like, yeah, it's a little high, so I bought the one for like $20. I'm like, eh.
Whoop 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 whoop.
Yeah, I'm excited though. I can't wait for it.
What hotel are you going to stay in, Dev?
What hotel?
Yeah.
I'm probably just going to stay at the one where the show's at.
Why? Come in the one where we're all staying at.
Maybe. I don't know. It's just convenient.
Yeah, but it'll be fun walking there every day just for like 20-minute walk down the road.
Listen, you're going for convenience. We're going for fun. You got to stay where the party is, Dev.
A lot of the parties are there. Actually, there may be some other parties off of there, but we'll talk later.
Our party is the best party.
Now, I have a giant freaking camera bag now. Giant. Check this out. I'll show you. Not really fish related. It is because I use it to film fish stuff.
Kit Kat said, how are your sun corals doing, Michael? Michael. Seymour. Apex.
Yo.
You booked your hotel, yeah?
No, I didn't book it yet.
Why?
Okay, because I'm gonna book it.
Look at this thing. It's freaking huge. It's massive.
That's same size as Michael's.
For a camera bag?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was freaking like crazy compared to my old one.
Yeah, Michael's got a big ass one.
But I will show you the best part. This took a lot of minglings to figure this out. Put this all back together.
You'll be looking to go to Macna anyway, the way that your two presidents are arguing. Or your prime minister and their president.
Nice.
What is yours, a prime minister? Or a president?
Prime Minister.
Prime minister,
yeah. Okay. So check this out. This is the best part. That's the whole reason I got this bag. So it zips from the back so that you can't, like, no one could, like, steal your stuff on you. Whatever. But it also opens at the top. And I changed all the compartments around so I could do this. Boom! Ready to roll. Instantly. No setup.
That was good straight out.
Then I can just pop the whole thing into the bag this way. And it's the only bag I can find that can fit something this tall. So I'm super stoked for that.
He's a super geek. Super geeky.
Oh yeah.
But the thing is, though, I appreciate that.
I knew you would. That's why I shared it.
I appreciate that, definitely.
Yeah. That is some massive convenience there. So now I just got to figure out a way to attach my wireless mic receiver to it and still have it function in the same manner. That's the tricky part. So yeah, I thought you'd appreciate that. So let's see if this fits. It gets friggin' heavy though when you add all these batteries and stuff onto it. That's the problem. Dun, dun, dun. Hi all, Fishy Showman. Hello.
I'm so tired. I'm always tired.
Going out.
Oh, trust me. If I say night, I'll be asleep.
You need to do an ICP test on yourself. You might have low iron.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I was loading and unloading then, and if I would have unmuted, you all would have shouted at me, and Dave would have complained about deafening him. My son Carol is doing great. I got it for people that don't know. Basically, just as a little Aaron's Aquarium plug, I'm using Instagram a hell of a lot more now. Instagram's sort of like the real go-to for my content. So if you ever want to see like behind the scenes sneak peekies of stuff that behind the scenes sneak peeks of what I'm up to, Instagram's the place to go because I'm always posting on there now. And basically, for everybody who's on Instagram already know, but I picked up a sun coral a few weeks ago because I was doing a little. Basically, the sun coral in the shop wasn't doing well at all. It was stripping, it was dying because they just don't do well in shop environments. I picked it up for a cheap price to see, because my tank's running so well, I wanted to see whether or not I could keep a sun coral. But I didn't want to target feed it. This is the thing with NTS corals, I don't like target feeding them. But because of the way that I feed my tank, I broadcast feed, and like I've just said to you, that I put brine shrimp and all of the other stuff in, because of the way I broadcast feed. Who's that?
I'm going to stop it.
Hey,
yeah, because
what's the best place to get dendros?
I heard
I don't know it. I don't know in the UK.
I had a hard time finding one. Took me like.
They're supposed to be easier than sun corals, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. I got one in my Nano. They're great because they're not as finicky.
Yeah. Well, basically, anyway, to cut a long story short, I got a sun coral basically as a tester to see if I could, see if I could keep it, and also to see if I could sort of like rejuvenate one that's in a bad way, but by just performing my normal day-to-day regime of broadcast feeding, and that's it. And it seems to be working. The past couple of occasions at night, I've seen it, and each night it seems to poke through a little bit more. When I originally got it, it was like very receded, it just looked like holes in its, finger. But now it's a lot more extended. There's basically each cup is full, and then at night I'm just starting to see the little yellow lashes peek through. So night after night after night, it peeks through that little bit more. So hopefully it'll do well.
It's promising. Let's hope.
So yeah, all good in the hood.
Nice.
And I love the tank. I love the tank. The fact that I can actually experiment in this way now. You know what I mean?
It's stable enough that you actually know what happens and changes. Question: Can anyone think of any creative way on how I could attach this to this? I'm trying to figure out how to mount it and keep it balanced.
Show it again.
What's that?
Okay.
Velcro.
Well,
Stick
I'm
it
trying
on
to figure
Velcro.
out how I can mount this audio receiver to it.
Friction arm.
Yeah, I could put it out the side.
Just put a friction arm on it. A short friction arm.
Just get a really long cable to go to the side of the camera.
Yeah. But the way that you put the cable is you loop it. So basically, you put the cable over the top of the lens, round the back of the camera, down through the back stabilizer arm of the gimbal, and then to the thing. Then it doesn't get trapped.
Yeah. It's a little heavy trying to put it on top. It's just a little too much weight, I think.
No, don't put it on top of it. Like I said to you last time, you don't want anything on the camera when it's on the stabilizer. Just want the camera.
Thus is the part.
I'm nearly finished making noise, by the way. Nearly finished.
Thank God for that.
Hurry it up.
Well, I'm sorry, but some of us have actually got to do real work, where we actually physically do stuff. Not
Technically my lunch break right now.
I do work sometimes.
Operative words sometimes.
Okay, what do you think of this? I have an idea. That might work. If I make like a little grip thing and 3D print like a thing that goes in front of this and like on the front.
I'm out of my depths when it comes to 3D printing. You're on your own on that one.
That's fair. I think that might work. I'm trying to find a way to do it where I don't have to, like I can still pull it in out of the bag quickly. That's half the point of getting that big thing. All right, the challenge has just been accepted. 3D printing, I think, is going to be the answer.
I love how you set yourself a challenge. Oh.
Hi guys and girls, someone tell Asa that Aqua SD has tons of dendros and they're having a sale right now, 25% off.
Nice.
There you go.
Perfect. Okay, actually, here's another good question for some of you folks. What is your favorite doser?
Michael, shush a minute.
Kimura X4.
Kimura? Kimura and JBL seem to both be pretty popular.
Oh, 1 minute. Sunday's Reef has just thrown a super chat. Great stream, Paul. You guys are crazy. Crazy. Have an amazing weekend. Sunday, thank you very much. All this money is going to Macna.
Macna fun.
I tell you what, though, you don't realise the amount of money that it's going to cost, because if you think you've got to get your flights and you've got to get the money, spending money while you're there, then you've got to get the ticket to get in. It's expensive.
Yep.
It is. Macna's, and I've been doing research on Vegas itself, and Vegas is bloody expensive as well. Every opportunity to take money off you, whether it's 20%, 30%, 40% tips every single time you fucking sneeze. You know what I mean? Walking up and down the street, you fucking paying some sort of fee to cross the road or something. I don't know. Everything's a cost. Everything's a cost.
It's not quite that bad, but yes, I do know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying, though. But no, to be honest, though, Saturday night, like I think I'm gonna treat myself though, and I think I'm gonna get myself a $50 buffet. Oh yeah.
What's that? You're going to treat us all and buy us all a $50 buffet? I tell you what, Kev, that's nice of him, isn't it?
If you heard me right.
Oh no, I heard you right. You said it all of us.
Wishful thinking,
yeah.
man.
I'll get one $50 buffet, and then you can come and eat off my plate.
That's fair.
Yeah, thank you, Sandy.
Awesome.
Oh, I'm very excited. The thing is, I'm excited as if it's next week, but it's not.
It's so far away.
That's the problem. Yeah, it's still really far away, so it's like, I'm proper excited now, but I've still got months yet.
Yeah. It'll be awesome. It's gonna be so fun to like meet up and just hang out with everybody.
To be fair though, it works out quite well because I'm actually using my YouTube revenue to pay for the trip.
Nice.
So I'm like saving up via, obviously when I get paid from YouTube. So I've got to put more videos out because I've not made any videos for the past couple of months. My YouTube revenue's very, very low. And like by low, I mean like below $100 low. For a channel that's got 23,000 subscribers, you know what I mean? It's low. So I've got to definitely, pull my finger out and make more videos and get my revenue up.
Yep.
Otherwise, I won't be getting that $50 buffet.
Back to McDonald's for you.
Yeah, I'll be eating a Paul's $50 buffet.
Yeah.
But yeah, proper excited though. Really, really excited.
Yeah.
The wife's a bit peed off at me though.
Why?
Because I'm going to Vegas without her. So my wife, honestly though, my wife is like, she's a bit peed off with me. But I said to her, at the end of the day, this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity for me personally, because it's like, it's like a major bucket list tick, innit? Because if you think about it, being British, Vegas is like one of those places where you've just got to go. So that's a tick on the bucket list. And not only that, it's got like the biggest, like probably the best, what potentially will be the best aquatic conference this year because it's the 30th anniversary of Macna.
Yep.
So, that's going to be massive. So Vegas with that, and then doing sky jump and all of the other stuff, mate, that is like
awesome.
Once in a lifetime for me personally. So it's like, said to my missus, deal with it, I'm going. If you're not here when I get back, I'll understand, but I'm still going.
Yeah.
So she better be still there when we get back.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, it really is. Really is.
I'm half the super excited because I can actually will hang with you guys in person.
That is a major, major one for me because it's like we all talk so often, and like people that are in the chat and stuff like that. It's like we all have like a sort of relationship, don't we? Where we know that I was originally coming over to Vegas on my own because I knew, even though I was on my own, when I got there, I just instantly just have people to chill with. You know what I mean? I know, even though everyone are technically strangers, they're not sort of like family. You know what I mean?
Then he rang up me and Woody and said, "I'm scared to go on my own. Can you come with me?"
Nah, because Woody said like he's up for it. So I was like, sweet, I'll go with Woody. And then we tried talking Paul into it, and he said no. So then Paul's missus contacted me behind his back. So then we started making plans behind his back so Paul had come. we got rumbled before we started it out though. We got caught. So now we've got a little clan of us coming over.
So now I know that my missus does secret messages to Michael.
Hey, it's worth it, Paul. You're coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it's going to be awesome. I really do. Just like the weekend's just going to be just daft. I've said to Woody that if anybody gets any more than 4 hours sleep, they're no longer my friend.
Nice.
Sleep on the plane.
Sleep with
See, the thing is, though, me and Michael have got like a 5-hour trip down to London first before the flight.
Yeah.
And how long's the flight, Michael? 14 hours?
13 hour. So it's 13 hours on the plane. A 5-hour commute just to the airport. So it's 5 hours to the airport. Then
half an hour to the terminal for the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, I think all in all, we're going to be traveling start to finish about
24 hours.
Oh no, it's more than that. I think it's going to be about 28, 30 hours all in all for us to get there. Which is going to be absolutely, and it's going to be weird as well because when we arrive, it'll be 7 o'clock at night in Vegas. But really, it'll be 3 it'll be 3 a.m. for us. Oh no, 24 hours. That's what it'll be because we're setting off. 25 hours because we're setting off at 2 a.m. from our place. We're setting off at 2 a.m. and we'll arrive in Vegas at 3 a.m. our time, 7 p.m. Vegas time.
Yeah.
So we'll be traveling for 25 hours straight.
It's a good chunk.
It'll be worth it though.
Oh, so worth it.
And we're not going to bed when we get there. We're going out.
We're gonna get our head down on the plane, and then as soon as we land, we're out.
Out.
When we meet you there, Dev, when you stay in the stratosphere with us, all right?
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm gonna stay yet. We'll see, but we'll meet up.
We already.
That's
The thing is, I've known Dev long enough now that when he's indecisive, but he's already mentioned something, that's what he's doing. So like, I don't know if I should get a gimbal or not. Should I get one? No, Dev, don't get a gimbal. I'm getting a gimbal. What gimbal do you think I should get? I was thinking about this one. No, don't get that one, Dev. I'm getting that one. So if he's saying he's not sure, but he might stay at the West Gate. He's staying at the West Gate.
You're funny. Unfortunately true, but you're funny.
But yeah, so either way, it's still going to be bloody awesome.
So
You guys will have the best time. Vegas ain't got a clue what's coming.
good. So true.
Oh, Canada.
Ooh, yeah.
As soon as we arrive, Jaeger bombs.
I'm gonna have a red stripe and some Pepsi.
Oh, I'm up for the red stripe. The
I'll have
nice
a red-
Jamaican lager.
Wait.
As long as the red stripe's cold, I'll have it.
What is
You
red
know,
stripe?
go on, Dev.
Jamaican lager.
Yeah, Jamaican lager.
Oh.
Do you know Red Stripe over here in Manchester? Seymour. That's a proper Manchester United beer.
A what?
A Man
The
United
Manchester drink.
Proper.
Manchester drink.
Because Manchester has such a large population of Jamaicans,
Yep.
or just Caribbeans in general.
I'm a
Red Stripe is like a proper go-to beer.
I'm gonna go throw up.
So we'll all have a Red Stripe with Seymour. Whoop, whoop.
Yep. It's going down.
Well, if you're basing your alcohol choice based on your football team, Seymour, you'll be drinking Kestrel Super.
No, I'll be drinking Carlsberg. I'll be drinking
What?
Carlsberg.
Kestrel Super,
Carlsberg.
Kessie Super, and White Lightning.
Carlsberg.
So,
I'm so excited.
Very excited. And also as well, last year when I was at Aquatic Experience, I had a gimbal face-off with PECTEC.
What is a gimbal face-off you speak of?
Basically, it's sort of like I film you, you film me, and we circle each other. Like
Oh, yeah?
a gimbal face-off. And
Nice.
I did that with Tech, but it turned out we didn't realise we were doing it until we watched our footage back. We did it about 3 or 4 times.
Awesome.
just with different things that, like, say for example, have you ever seen Tech like steady cam type thing? He made it himself.
Oh yeah.
He made
Nice.
it out of a brass chandelier.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah.
I have made my own ghetto ones in the past, but
Yeah. So basically, he had his brass chandelier, and I took that off him, and he took my. I think I had my Joby, my
Yeah.
Gorilla Pod, and he had that.
Nice.
And we did our face off. So me and you will have to do our gimbal face off.
Awesome. How do you like my handle so far?
Have you got handles as well now?
On screen sharing. Well, I'm trying to build like a thing to hold my audio transmitter at the front of it.
I can't see.
Okay, fair enough.
I can. 1 minute. Where is it? Yep, to me it just looks like a tube thing.
That's what it is. So what I'm thinking, how do I turn my camera back on? Screen sharing off.
You do know that
Oh.
you can buy like cold shoe clamps as well, you know.
Yeah, but I don't have anywhere to mount on the handle. So what I was thinking, if I built something that clamps here, and it's like a pistol grip type of thing out front, or like a sword grip, and I can put a little hot shoe mount into it, so I can mount this in front of it. So I can be like, boom, and then use this with wireless mics. They'll just kind of chill in front.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think that will work well. That's my theory. So that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out, how to design something that will clamp to it.
Sweet.
Yeah. Do.
So I'm going to find out how much 4G is in Las Vegas.
How much what is?
4G.
$5.99 a day.
Oh,
for me.
No. Oh, do you know what I do, Paul?
What?
What's it called? I bought a second SIM card for I don't know. I'll go find it later and I'll shoot you a message. But I bought a second SIM card off Amazon for like $12. And when I travel, I just load that up and it's like $4.99 a day. So the unlimited calling and texting and like 500 megs of 4G, and then like unlimited super slow internet if you run out.
I want unlimited internet.
Well, there was more fancy plans. That was the cheap plan that I did. But throwing it out there, it's an option.
On my contract, Paul, I've got 40 gig of data, unlimited text, unlimited calls, and I can, if I use my phone in the States, then I can use my phone just as I normally do. So all my data and all my stuff is normal, but it costs me $5.99 a day.
So I'm looking now. Right, using your phone abroad, not included. Outside the Eurozone, here we go.
In the Eurozone, you can just use your phone as normal, but
Yeah.
not in the Eurozone.
The Eurozone. Sounds like a fancy thing.
Oh, hang on, here we go. $4.99, Michael. All you need data. All the data you need. Unlimited data.
Perfect.
Two with.
Or two. Every day, so it'll only cost 20 quid. You get 120 minutes and 120 texts a day.
Yeah, but I'm on O2, and if I pay $4.99 a day, I can just use my phone as normal. So I've got unlimited calls, unlimited text, and 40 gig of data.
That's all right.
Yeah, why is that? Why is that? Are you on pay as you go, or are you on that SIM only, or are you on the phone contract?
I'm on a contract.
Yeah, I've got it here. What? Eurozone, what's included, and then travelling outside Europe might have changed, Michael.
I might have checked it. To be honest, I didn't look. It was last year that I looked into it when I went to look at it. Quite a experience.
He says here, going outside of Europe zone, yeah, good news. O2 travel, inclusive zone bolt-on, is now included with your O2 refresh and SIM-only tariffs. You get a daily allowance of 120 minutes of calls, 120 minutes of... 120 daily allowance of 120 calls, 120 minutes. That's what it actually says. It says your daily allowance of 120 calls, 120 minutes, and data roaming. See, that doesn't make any sense. In 27 additional destinations. including the USA, Australia, and New Zealand.
I'll just ring them up and find out. But last year, it was just the case. I was just using the phone as normal. But it cost me $5.99 a day, or $4.99 a day, something like that.
Yeah, $4.99 a day.
That's worth it.
Here's what's included. All the data you need, 120 minutes, 120 texts every day. You use O2 Travel. Your allowance resets every day at midnight local time. And your leftover minutes and texts won't be carried over. Any text you receive, what's not included, extra usage. If you go over your minutes and text allowance, you'll be charged for additional usage. And standard, I don't text or ring anyway. Calls to the UK and O2 destinations, mobile data. If you're on a cruise ship or if you connect to the ship's Wi-Fi, you'll be able to make calls to you. But yeah, if you're on a boat, £2 a minute they charge you.
Ouch. They charge you more if you're on a boat?
Yeah,
I'm on a boat!
You've got to use the ship's Wi-Fi, which will charge you £2 a minute. And
Crazy.
50p a text. But yeah, $4.99, so that's not bad. I'll just put 20 quid on this still. I'll just add 20 quid to my bill before I go. And when so my bills are normal when I get back.
Nice.
There you go.
Hang on, when we're going Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 25 quid, because I'll use it when I get there.
Yeah, live stream, baby. Fire up a live stream as soon as we land.
You can with
Yeah.
all that data. Whew.
Unlimited day, so yeah. Hey, Dev.
Yeah?
Just connect to my bloody, I'll make my finger hotspot so you can just connect to my phone. Whoop, whoop.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah, but sometimes the data doesn't include tethering, so you got to be careful with that.
It's all right. I'm gonna let's have it. It does because I always do it when I'm away. Do you know when I go abroad? I always turn it on and let my missus and daughter use mine. We only pay for one.
Is that
not one
is that in the Eurozone though?
No, I've been to America, Canada, Mexico. I've been everywhere, haven't I?
How much is tethering? I have tethering.
No, tethering is always.
Have you got a terrapin?
Yeah. Tethering is all. Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry, Ailey. I did not see that because I was looking at the tariffs. Ailey's just thrown £10 super chat in. Have a belated birthday and a pint on me. Ailey, thank you very much. Thank you very much. On my birthday, people, I was actually decorated. So we'll celebrate my birthday now. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Thank you, Ailey. Thank you very much.
Birthday for Paul. When was your birthday? It was a few weeks ago, right?
Wednesday.
How much are you now, Paul? Like 45?
Fell end.
You're as silver as a 45-year-old.
Well, I'm older than Seymour anyway. Let's put it that way.
So I'm 44, so you're 45.
Are you older than me, Seymour?
I'm
No,
44.
you're 36, aren't you? Yeah, I'm 37 now.
I know I'm a proper reefer, though.
Proper.
Whatever that means.
Bloody proper.
Proper reef. If I get the decorating finished, I've still got to gloss the doors. Yeah, I've got to gloss the doors, and I've got to redo the ones in the back room. But other than that, that's it. That's the living room done anyway. And when the new front door comes, I've got to do all the way up the stairs. Happy early birthday, yeah. Happy, yeah, early. We'll see you in 9 days. In fact, I'm going to check when 9 days is. Let's have a look when 9 days is. So 9 days from today, or 7. So what is it? The 24th, early.
What's a Sunday? Reeferpalooza Sunday.
Stream the Reeferpalooza to early. Dedicated to early, the stream.
Nice.
I'll stream from Billy Pipes' station.
Are you going Reeferpalooza, Dan?
No. My bank account is not in a happy place at the moment.
You have been quite splurgy recently, haven't you?
Yeah. No more spending money for a while. I need to recover.
You got
Ford Macna and other
You got a
trucks.
lot of bad influences around you, to be fair.
Getting this fancy gimbal did not really help.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like you've got your guy in Macna,
Yep.
who's a bad influence.
You're
You've
bad.
got me. You've got me who's the camera geek, who's a bad
Yeah.
influence.
You show me all your toys, and you're like, I want one of those too.
And then you've just got all of us reefers that are bad influences as well. So, screwed.
Oh, hey, to the earlier question. So favorite doser. So you like the Kimura, Michael. Paul, what do you like for dosing?
Say again.
What's your favorite doser?
I've just got the J-Bone, but I'm waiting for that Red Sea one to come out.
Yep.
I really want to see.
I can't believe you just swore on your own live stream.
I know. I told you, Michael, if it's a proper decent doser and some proper reviews come out, I'm going to peel the sticker off and stick something on it else. Like Elsie or something.
Put your own logo on it.
Yeah. I'll stick yours on it, Dave.
Yeah. Done. So I've been back and forth on if I should do dosing or calcium reactor on the second tank, the revision Rev 2.
It all depends on what you intend to stock, how much you intend to stock.
How about you combine the two and do a dosing reactor?
Dosing reactor?
Huh? I just made that up.
I thought so. I heard this idea.
To be honest, like, obviously, if you go down one of the methods, you know, like obviously Triton or Aquaforest or there's a new method coming out, which I need to talk to you about actually, which might sway you. Well, it's not coming out, it's just coming out of the country. There's a new method, and the thing is, so if you decide to go with one of the methods, and depending on how high your consumption level is in your tank, dosing might be the option. But if you've got a very, very like alkalinity, calcium hungry tank, then like calcium reactor will probably be the way to go. Do you know what I mean? And then just supplement that with, you know, trace element dosing through whatever company you want to do. You know what I mean? So it just depends, because I honestly, like, obviously I always talk about Triton because that's what I use, but I always sort of like avoided Triton because I thought it was going to be expensive because I've got like a 7 foot by 2.5 foot by 2.5 foot reef system. So I thought it was always going to be, you know, dead costly. So I avoided it, and that's why I was running the calcium reactor, because it was cheap. Obviously the initial outlay was expensive, but to run it was cheap. It was £65 a year to run the calcium reactor.
Yeah, like, I mean, I have one. Like, I have my ghetto one that I did before. So, I mean, it's not a big cost because I already have that, right?
Yeah.
And I also have, like, half a 5-gallon bucket of calcium and half one of elk. So, I mean, I have lots of stuff. So, I mean, cost-wise, that's eventually will be consideration. But at the current moment, it doesn't really matter because either one I can do for not too expensive.
Stick with what you got then. Sorry. Stick with what you got then, mate. That would be my advice.
Well, it's dosing pumps right now. It's mainly just 'cause I'm trying to do like a fancy built-in stand. So I got to decide what equipment and what I need to make space for.
Well, if you're going to get a doser, you want a sexy-looking one, don't you? If you're doing like a built-in type thing. So there's loads of dosers that will do the job. You know, you've got like the GHL, you've got the Apex, you've got the Komoa, you've got the new Komoa, which doesn't have a screen. So you know, which you can use even better to suck away, and it's black. Yeah. So, you know, it's easy to, like, you know, double skin your cabinet, for example, and suck it away.
And you got your GHL, which eventually you can string a couple together, or you could add like a stir to the back of it. You know, you can add. GHL has other modules and stuff that you can expand on.
I do like the stir. I was actually thinking about building one of those.
Yeah.
I'll show you. I got dosing pump. I'm gonna do like the Aquamax ones, which I think those will look cool. So I was debating building a little DIY stir or something for underneath, but I got these ones. I was gonna do these guys on it. 'Cause I like to look at them. They're nice, simple, clean little dosing chambers. So I was gonna do 3 big ones, then a couple small ones. I can load all my dosing stuff in. They'll all match and look pretty and look good.
Oh God, I'm tired. Oh. I need to win the lottery, people.
Hello.
I need to win the lottery so I don't have to drive this frigging truck.
Yeah.
How many milliliters is in a gallon?
I need to win the lottery because I've decided when I win the lottery, not if, but when I win the lottery, I'm going to have a big house, you know, with a big hallway, you know, the entrance foyer type thing, with, you know, with those staircases that you have 2 staircases for no reason at all, that one goes to the left, one goes to the right.
Yep.
I'm going to have one of those, and then in the middle of the staircase, I'm going to have a pond built into the floor, but it'll be a reef pond.
That'd be awesome.
So there'll be a reef pond, so you won't be able to see it from the side or anything. It'll all be top down.
Nice.
It'll be fish only, but there'll be like queen angels and, you know, persona for angels and blah 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 blah. It'd be nice and big. You know, you could potentially get in it, and that's what I'll build in the floor. So when you're at the top of the stairs and you look down, you can see all these fish swimming around, and it'll have a motorized acrylic lid that will sit flush with the floor, so you can walk in it. And then if you need to do any maintenance or finger, press a button, it opens, bish bash bash, close it back up again. Sweet.
You gotta win that. I want to see this baby. It'd be awesome.
So when I win the lottery, that's what I'm building.
Awesome.
New edition of cribs.
I win the lottery. Nobody's ever seen me ever again.
I'm gonna buy Richard Branson's island off him, and that'll be my reef tank.
I'm gonna close my YouTube channel. I'll be gone.
Awesome. Now we know how you feel.
Have we just got a little sneaky peek at something here, Dev?
This is Devin's current trying to figure out revision 2.
Why does that little cabinet with the blue stripe thing look very similar to the Alcatronic?
Oh, because this is if I use an Alcatronic, how I plan it in. Except I change it to blue to match my logo. I've 3D modeled like Neptune tridents and this and like the does. I've made models of everything trying to plan this out.
All right, I thought you'd just give away that fact that you was getting one.
I'm considering it. Now they also have their dosers coming out in the fall, but the problem is it's not coming out to the fall and it's a long ways away.
Wait, so you're gonna get the Alcatronic, considering the Alcatronic versus?
I don't know.
Trident.
Oh, it's one of those. I don't know. Huh.
Well, see, yeah, I even modeled the little. Well, we got both models side by side here, Seymour.
Yeah, we'll see.
Seymour's getting it.
We'll see. We'll see.
So, okay, I have mixed things in it. So one, I love that it can dose all or test all 3, which is awesome, right? That is cool. It's nice that you can
Still the Trident. Still can the Trident, you know?
No. I'm talking about the Trident. Electronic only tests elk, but when they come with their doser eventually, you can have the doser dose everything based on the elk measurement. And you know, as long as you're keeping all balanced, everybody's happy. Now with the Trident, if your Apex ever buggers up though, there goes your whole dosing and testing system.
Well, I'm not
Apex died.
I'm not using it to dose, so good luck with that.
Yeah. But see, like, if I had a separate system and something buggered with my Apex, everything would still be fine and happy and on its merry way.
Well, I'll just test manually. I hear what you're saying, but I was never. I think it would have been 5-6 years down the road before I would ever trust the Trident to test and adjust my dosing on its own. Like never.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably do the same thing and just get a test, but.
Yeah. If I see the alkalinity dropping on the Trident, what I'll probably do is use my test kit to confirm.
Yeah.
Use my mana checker to confirm. Like, yeah.
But yeah, so the problem with trying to do this fancy built-in look is you got to plan like crazy to make it all fit. And I'm also testing out a turf scrubber right now to see how I like that. If that's going on the second tank.
The problem is as well with doing it like that, Dev, is I did the exact same thing when I started the wife. I built everything in.
Mm-hmm.
But then, you know, stuff needed to be changed, whether it was because it was broke or because I'd changed my mind. But then it's built in. You know what I mean? That's the only issue, because then you sort of like you're stuck then.
Yeah, you are to an extent. But like if I do the electronics, say, like I'd probably build into the front and have little facades so you just kind of see part of it, not the whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just little things like that. Or like have a big cutout.
Yeah, I would never do that, because 2 months later I'd be changing power heads, and then that would annoy the heck out of me. So I just want somewhere to mount controllers and where I could just throw all the power cables behind, so they're out of you know, so you can't see them. Like, I would never do that level of detail. You know, maybe 2 months down the road I get tired of the algae scrubber and decide, oh, I want a refugium back. So I want flexibility, because I change my mind pretty often.
Yeah. See, I need flexibility and like show caliber all in one. I love this bit. What I'm thinking, if I do the power bars in the top corners, then I can hide all my power stuff at the bottom of the tank to save space. I think that would be a good way to do it.
So in 3 years' time, when Reef Dudes is almost ready to confirm this tank.
Hey, the tank's solidified. It's just the stand and sump I gotta figure out now.
The alkalinity monitor version 3 will be out, and the dimensions will have changed.
Yeah.
I will gut it and fit it into the old one.
Just 3D print a new thingy for it.
Yeah.
He'll have the small one. The new one will be smaller. I'll just 3D print a bigger case that he'll put the smaller one in, so it still looks the same.
Yeah.
There you go. I like this. You know, to be honest, I really want to get into this whole 3D printing game, because the whole versatility of being able to say, oh, you know, like what you've just done with that gimbal, for example. I really want my thingy to fit in a certain way, but I can't. Oh, well, I'll just design one and I'll print it. It's like, what?
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
Nice. Decisions.
How much is all that going to cost to build?
Too much. A fortune.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Are you going to Macna?
I am, mate. Are you?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, yeah.
Dave, have you booked it yet?
No.
Michael, have you booked yours yet?
I have, yeah. Have you?
Yeah, I have, mate, yeah.
So out of everybody here who's actually going, are you going, Paul?
I am. Are you?
I'm going, yeah, as well.
I got my tickets for Macna. I just haven't
Well,
booked.
have you booked it?
I haven't booked the hotel and the flight yet, though.
Michael, have you booked a flight?
I have, yeah.
Oh, good.
Have you booked a hotel, Paul?
Yeah.
Oh, no way. I've also got my Macna tickets as well.
Bell end.
Do you have your VP?
Yeah, me and Deb are going to team up. Deb's got the tickets and I've got the flights. Near.
Well, the thing is, I was in America last year, so I've already got my visa, because the visa lasts 2 years.
Ooh.
I need a visa anyway, because the week after I went to Florida.
Yeah. Here's a
week after?
Yeah.
Are you going home and then come back?
Yeah.
As another little sneak peek, I'm gonna do a contest soon and give away some weekend passes to Macna. I just gotta make a video for it still.
Intent.
Yeah. I'm just publicly saying it so that I get my butt.
Why does it always sound like Michael's falling down the stairs?
Because my truck's about 10 foot high, and I'm literally falling down the stairs to get out.
Rookie Reefer's in.
Mr. Rookie.
Let's see if we can get a link in there. That's the wrong one. Maybe your phone. There. 2 phones. Why not?
So noisy.
Michael, I'm going to mute you.
What? I'm just walking through a freaking room.
That's what you was doing then? I tell you what, if it sounds like I'm walking through a room, there's a problem with the room. Are you sure it's not a bouncy castle or a bouncy house or whatever you call them in America?
I'm walking through an inflatable castle. And this is where you're like falling into
Wait,
the walls.
did he say I'm just walking through a room?
Yeah.
Jeez. I'm just walking through a room.
You won't be able to burgle that. You won't be able to break into that at night time, would you?
You're walking through one of these big inflatable rubber bouncy castle.
What? Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Ooh.
Rookie Reef, how is everyone? Everyone's going to go there and he'll be freezing his nads off. He lives in Australia. They say he'll be freezing his nads off.
It'll be fine.
Somebody said a bit heavy-footed, not a bit. Not a bit. If I was walking, what's the noisiest thing you could walk on?
Broken glass.
If I was walking on a room full of broken glass or something like that, I still wouldn't be as noisy as what Michael was just.
Yep.
Somebody said it sounds. Stan said it sounds like he was in a balloon.
Nice.
Sounds like he was trying to tie 1,000 balloons at one time. You know,
Maybe he was.
in a room, like he said, right? He's just walking in the room, trying to tie 1,000 balloons.
You've seen that there, Rookie Reefer. We've got UK weather at the minute. Hang on, it's not crap, it's just cold. And we've got it hot. We've got it hot. Hey, we've got Australian weather. That's a good thing.
See you.
I'm having a penguin.
Dual return.
What's the name of those reactors? I see you Reef dudes.
The dosing pumps?
The reactors.
Which reactors are we
The
speaking
reactors you have added to the new system.
Ultra Reef.
Give me 1 sec here. How to make a hole. I don't have any reactors yet, but I was debating an Ultra Reef or the new NIOS one because I like that upflow design and there's less pipes and stuff above it. So,
Yeah, I want to make a Kalkwasser reactor, so I was thinking of maybe do a DIY or what.
So Ultra Reef is they feed it from the bottom and it goes up to the top, which is kind of a cool way to do it.
I have one of those.
You do?
Yeah.
What are you doing with it?
Are you interested in it?
Yes, my interest is piqued.
All right, if you're interested in it, we can talk.
Sounds good. Excellent. I was debating one of those or one of the NIOS ones.
See, the NIOS ones they look pretty cool.
So the NIOS ones all use the same base, and there's a pump built into the base, and you just have different tops.
See, the thing with the thing is, that's the thing I don't like. The thing about the one risk with the Ultra Reef is you don't clip the top down properly.
Mm-hmm.
Like it uses like a little O-ring, which sometimes can be annoying. Paul has a version too, which those little RO clips. It can use to secure the plate. The Ultra Reef, the one you're looking at now, the NIOS, because it has a top, it's not gonna have an issue. But I just hate. I'm glad I actually didn't buy the NIOS steamer because of the way the pump is. Like it's not very. You can't break it down and clean it very well, and it's proprietary. So I'm just worried about the pump built in. That you can attach any pump to it.
To be honest, I was actually debating if I had a NIOS, if I would just connect my own little tube to it and feed it off. If I stick with a turf scrubber and just feed it to the same pump, so I only have one pump.
Have you seen the Red Sea ones, Dev?
No.
Look at the Red Sea reactor. They've been out before the Ultra Reef reactors, and they're top floor ones, and you can get small ones and all.
The one thing I might, you know what, if Nick is coming, the one thing I might ask Nick to bring for me is the new spine, Paul, that just allows you to use like the arrow clip.
Yeah.
What's that?
No, the Ultra Reef reactor. The one thing about my Ultra Reef reactor is, like this, like I was saying, the little spine down the middle that allows you to keep like the plates and stuff secured.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it uses like a little O-ring, a little rubber O-ring to keep it in. Paul, I have a version 1 which uses like a very tiny spine. The one that Paul uses is version 2, which you can attach like an RO clip at the top.
Yeah, that's the version 3 there. They're just above that picture there. That's the version 3.
This one?
Wait, I can't see. Where's your mouse? Where's your mouse?
I changed the photo.
Yeah, to the left. That one. That's the version 3. It's got the plate at the bottom.
Yeah.
So that's the V3. That.
Mine has a plate at the bottom.
No, mine doesn't. No, it doesn't. That's a sponge, yours.
No, mine has a plate at the bottom. I have a white plate at the bottom.
What, like that? So you can push the sponge down?
Yeah, mine has a white plate at the bottom. You know what? I'm going to take a picture of mine and send it to you.
See, mine doesn't have that. So they took it out and then put it back.
Wait. Send me a picture.
I've got the version 1 as well, and mine does have a white plate at the bottom.
All right, I'm gonna send you a picture of mine. Maybe we're Devin, if you look at one of those pictures, you can actually buy additions to it and turn it into a nice upflow Chaeto reactor, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Just type Red Sea all-in-one reactor.
That thing is great for tumbling, and also when you want to change GFO, I don't know if there's a reactor that's much cleaner because you don't even have to disconnect the pump. You just turn it off. You just untwist it.
Which one?
The Ultra Reef.
Yeah.
When you lifting it up, the water automatically drains out of it, and you just get
Red Sea.
I am. I'm not finding anything.
No, it's not Red Sea. It's give me a second.
Oh, hold on one sec. I got a call. I'll be back.
Hey, Eradicate, what's up?
It's Bubble Megas. Bubble Megas
upflow reactor. What do you call it?
Just all-in-one reactor.
Spam calls.
Yeah, it's Bubble Megas there.
Oh, I see it. But the Bubble Mega stuff looks kind of ugly, though.
Yeah, but if you look at it, it's just an upflow reactor. Just type Bubble Megas. Yeah, it's just Bubble Megas reactor.
I see it.
They've been out longer. In fact, I think they was the first upflow reactors, and the little pumps underneath them.
And it's cheap. It's way cheaper than
and the blue Dev.
Okay, what am I looking for?
Bubble Megas.
If you type Bubble Megas Mini 70, I think there's a Mini 70 and a Mini 90. Yeah, I'll just type Bubble Megas Mini.
It's only $65.
There they are. Look.
Price is right.
Yeah. You know what? That Ultra Reef reactor, that's just another one of those products that I bought, used for a while, took it off my system, and just never did a damn review about it.
Send it to me.
See, that's the very first upflow reactor I see, and that was about 4 or 5 years ago.
Nice. Seymour, send me a picture of it later, and let me know what you'd want for it.
I'll send you a picture of it. I gotta go find it.
I just like the simplicity of it, to be honest.
I like it. I do like it.
Yeah, I don't know yet. We'll see.
It's a 4-liter reactor with a teaspoon of roller.
Part of me is just waiting to hold out and see how I like the turf scrubber first, and if I even need other stuff. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, you always need a reactor, some way. Just
probably for carbon, just
carbon. Yeah. And the way Paul uses it too is, I think he has extra sponges where he just separates it, where he puts like the GFO on the bottom and then has the carbon on the top.
Yeah. See?
But I keep them in bags.
See? That's my upflow reactor. Right behind the skimmer hiding.
Just stay in here. Right, Stian, 4-litre reactor with a teaspoon of rower. Yeah, what you do with your rower, to see if your rower is depleted, wherever the water comes out of, take the water from there to sample your phosphates. And if it's high coming out of the reactor where your GFO is, you know that it's depleted. Like mine, I'll take mine from the top of my reactor, the water sample for my phosphates, and if it's high, I know that it's depleted. Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put my results up from the Triton ICP results. Triton.D.
I also have a bunch of Aquamax reactors too.
Interesting. How do you like the Aquamax? They seem pretty nice for the price.
I have 2 standards along with like the hanging bracket. I think they're okay.
Yeah. What's your complaint about them if they're just okay?
I have no complaints about them. I initially built it. I got it to build like a Chato reactor. You know, because Marine Depot made a video and they said this is the reactor we used. But it's my first fancy reactor. The only reactors I've used before Aquamax was like the BRS reactor or like the 2 little fishies. So it's my first fancy reactor. And I liked it.
Okay, nice. That's good.
Yeah.
I
wish I had gotten the taller one instead of the standard, but
just out of curiosity, for what reason? Because like I've had all these giant reactors and I only use a tiny amount of media, so it's really a lot of it is just wasted space.
I just think it would have given me more flexibility, like when you want to tumble, like GFO. The thing, the Ultra Reef reactor for tumbling GFO, it's excellent because there's such a long way up, like no fines at all get out. Halfway up the reactor, like it just loses momentum and just cascades back down.
Okay.
Right, I'll show you this. I've got really high aluminium.
But right now though, the thing I'm looking at now is I'm considering like doing Kalkwasser because I need my pH.
If you live closer, I could give you like a lifetime supply of it. I have so much of it and I never use
Kalkwasser?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I actually had some months ago and I gave it away, and now I might have to go back to dosing it again, which is sad.
Yeah.
I don't want a calc stir. I'm just literally gonna take a reactor, mix it up, and then just dose it. You know, maybe just dose a certain amount throughout the day, and then anything after that, I'll dose Triton.
Yeah, I'm going to make a Nelson style calc stirrer.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
Not doing a stir.
I built a stir. I made a stir before. I used like a little motor on top, and I built a chunk of acrylic in like a coat hanger L-shaped type of thing, and it just like spun around and stirred it up.
Yeah. Yeah, we're trying to do it magnetically from the bottom.
Yeah, I tried. Okay, now I also built one of those. You need decently strong magnets, or just don't do too thick. But
yep, you're right.
That was like my original one. I just used like a computer fan with magnets and then a calc stir. But if it's too thick, it kind of choked it out after a while. So you might need depending on what you're doing, you might need a stronger motor for it, or just don't make it as nearly as thick in there and just top it off a little more frequently.
Well, I wasn't gonna do a stir like that. Just take like a container, mix up at a set potency, and then just put it on the dosing pump, and then every couple of weeks just swap it. You know, have one settle for a day, and then swap it, and just swap it every couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of because my top off changes by the season. My chop off could change from day to day depending on how high the temperature goes. So I don't want to do anything where it's coming through my top off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to pump it with a Perry pump.
Say that again.
So you want to pump it with a Perry pump so you always get the same amount.
Yeah.
And you pump that into.
Yeah, I was going to use my dosing pump, run it through my regular dosing pump. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
solution would have but it's a very accurate dosing pump. And just my dosing pump, I can say dose it all day. I want to dose, how many mils all day, and it'll divide it into, into dose and split it up so it doses like whatever amount to keep it, even throughout the day.
Right.
Hey, Seymour.
What?
Quick question on your GHL 2.1, whatever that newer doser that you have is. Does it is it loud or quiet? Like,
it's quiet. I don't hear it.
Okay, sweet.
Compared to the Neptune system's dose, the Neptune was quiet, but this is quieter. I've never heard it. The only time I know that it's working is because the light, when I have the cabinets open, when it's spinning, the lights come on. So I don't know that it's there.
Okay, awesome. No, that's good to know. Thank you.
Hey, I'm sorry, Asa. What were you saying, Asa?
Oh no, I was saying that I gave that some thought. I was thinking that now this is just my thought, but if you pump the water through the stirrer, however you decide to design it, and then pump it into your reservoir. Of course, this is just my thought, but on average, it's going to pretty much be diffuse and pretty constant, because you're going to be refilling that thing, but your average amount of out that goes in may be fairly level. Now, your other choice is to just pump a certain amount of it directly into the sump, where near your return or something, and then you're going to have less top off, but that's good.
Yeah. Yep.
And then you're always going to be good.
Yeah, I'll put it on my dosing pump, and if I tell my dosing pump, like, hey, over every 24 hours, I want to dose 60 mils. It's going to split it up automatically between the different times.
You just have to make sure that your evaporation is greater than how much you're dosing.
Yeah. Yep. And hopefully, I'm gonna start with maybe just half a teaspoon for a gallon. Turn off my Triton solutions, and then give myself like a couple of days to you know what? I'm leaving in 2 weeks. So if you know what, it might be something I might start experimenting with it today, actually. Because it might give me like 2 weeks to then kind of dial it in,
Where are you going in 2 weeks?
Just my monthly travel.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I got you.
Nothing special.
Yep.
Actually, I might just use my Voss bottle. No need to get fancy, man. Just use one of these Voss bottles,
There you go.
Yeah, just mix it up, and then just start dosing. You know what? I'm gonna do that tonight.
Ooh, there you go. Make it happen.
Yeah, I'm going to 800 mils. The Voss bottle holds 800 mils, and I don't want a container too big, because having a container at a certain size will force you to need to mix new kalkwasser like every 2 weeks or so, which keeps it kind of potent, Yeah. All right. All right, it's done. Sold.
It's going down.
Yeah.
Look at that there. Look at that ID 0.
Ho ho ho.
Zinc 8. Oh, we found out what causes zinc in people's tanks.
Food?
Filter floss.
Really?
Most of the filter floss that people buy, they buy it off eBay, or they buy it from not pre-packed, not for aquariums. They buy it off eBay saying good for aquarium filtering.
Yeah.
And that stuff, if you actually smell it, it smells of what you call it, detergent, because it's actually washed. Detergent is iron zinc.
Interesting.
And the reason that's been tested, Mark Ebb, who's been on the thing a lot, he was at the Aqua Expo with us. He's admin on Reef Community Worldwide. You know, the Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
He sent a sample off for ICP test with and without filter floss. He soaked it in filter floss, one of them, and it came back high in zinc, copper, iron, all metals within it.
Oh, really, eh?
Yeah.
Lots of lovely things.
So my suggestion to people, don't use filter floss from pillar cases that people do. Don't use filter floss when you just buy it off Amazon. Don't use, if it says pet safe, because it's usually the stuffing that people get out of, you know, like dog beds. That's what it is.
I've used stuff from the fabric store, but only if it was like 100% whatever.
Yeah.
Like 100% polyester, like no additives, no fires, no anti-mold, like it's straight up 100%.
Let me get the results for you. The ICP results that he got back. He actually paid for an ICP test just to test it with filter floss.
Yeah.
Which is, like I said, it's really good to know.
Nice.
You know what? Actually, you know what? That's what I use. I use what's called quilt batting. So maybe I need to check that too.
Hang on, let me see.
That's what I use as my filter floss.
Right. So 1, 2, 3. Right, I'm going to share this page. I'm just trying to be careful what pictures I show you because he usually sends me dodgy pictures, so you got to be careful. Come on, share it.
World Cup.
I'm sharing this. I'm sharing it.
So, Dev, I heard we're getting a World Cup, Dev.
I heard
I'm
rumors.
sharing this now. You're not gonna get a World Cup. Am I sharing that on Facebook now? Is that on Facebook?
England is definitely not getting a World Cup.
If you look at this one now, look, silicon, look, 674.9.
Lovely.
Manganese, so even a manganese in it. Iron, 46. Copper, 2.9. This is all from filter floss. Phosphorus, look, phosphorus and phosphates. So it's even giving you 53 phosphorus.
Aluminium.
11.8. Let's go to the next one. Look, titanium, 21. Do you know what I mean? Look, aluminium. So it's everything is high.
Mm-hmm.
In the metals, look, zinc, 17.5.
Lovely.
I love zinc. I love how zinc tastes in the morning, you know?
Yummy.
You put it on eggs?
It's just good to know, though. Like I say, he did it. The reason he tested it, because his tank's always been amazing, and he kept getting zinc in his tank. So it was like zinc, aluminium, and he was getting heavy metals in. So he was using all the stuff to get rid of the heavy metals, and it was coming back and back. So he changed his pumps, he changed his lights, he changed everything. He got rid of all the rock out of his tank, got nice fresh rock, and the zinc kept coming back. And he was getting and the only one thing he pinned it down to was the filter floss he was using. So he sent an ICP test off with it, and that's what it came back with. He actually sent 2 off. He sent one off with just the normal water without filter floss in it, and one soaked in filter floss. And that's what came back with the filter floss.
Yeah.
And the other one came back with nothing. You know, like none of the stuff. So there you go, people. And he said in the chat, he actually said he'd rather put Terps in his tank than put the filter floss back in. So there you go, people. Little tip for you. Be careful where you buy your filter floss from.
There you go. Good to know.
So let me share my screen again. So let's have a look at my results. From the top, Aluminium, 261.
Wow. What kind of filter floss do you use?
The same crap. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So aluminium, that I can get rid of with roller floss. So I'll put roller floss in. You know, that'll come down easy enough. Bromide. How'd you get bromide? That's in that trace element. That's low. Boron is a bit high. See, these are trace elements that I don't physically dose.
Wait, Paul, is this the one you sent off like a week ago?
Yeah.
Man, that's fast. Okay.
If you actually look at everything, except aluminium is in the red. Everything else is in the green.
Aluminum.
If we go here, calcium's low. But it must be the test I'm using. I'm using the Salifert now. When I was using the Hannah, and I was doing it off the Hannah, but I think the Hannah's more right. I know the Salifert, I'm going to have to keep it up. Really, I want the Salifert to read about 500 to get the perfect reading.
Mm-hmm.
Magnesium's a little high, but still in the green. And again, everything's in the green. Here, what's this? Bromide, a bit low in that. Boron a bit high. So other than that, everything else in the green here. Sulfur. Now the sulfur, because I'm dosing the bacteria. I'm dosing bacteria, so the sulfur, that could be causing the sulfur. You know, because when you dose bacteria, it eats all the crap quick, releasing the sulfur. That's what that could be. Lithium, that's it's in the green. Nickel's in the green. Molybdenum, still in the green. Here, look, zinc, orange. But I checked my last ICP test before this one, and it was exactly the same spot that. So that's not moved. So I'm not worried about that.
Promising.
But iodine, 0. Now that's caused by me using tried other methods that don't contain iodine or iodine, and I've got Chaeto, so that's just whapping it up. And everything else in the green.
Mm-hmm.
Silicates is a little bit up. But it's good. But I'm not worried about it. The ICP test come back better than I thought. So, except the iodine and aluminium. They're the only two things that I'm worried about here.
Yes.
Which are easiest to do.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's check the last one. So this was my last one I did. Aluminium was a bit high there. Calcium was like mega high. In fact, the zinc was higher in the last ICP test I did than this one. Just a little bit though.
No.
Yeah, but look at the iodine last time. 570.
You got enough iodine for both of us, man.
Yeah, it was 570 last time. Now I've got none.
Mm-hmm.
So last time it was 510 over.
Oh.
Let's check the one before that.
I'm doing a fish food mix. If anybody wants to see. This is what. So I've got brine shrimp. So what I do is, this is what I do. This is what I feed the tank at night. This is really difficult one-handed. So what I do, pop a cube out. You need 2 hands, and I put the cube into the defroster, and then I put the defroster in there. Let that defrost. Once that's defrosted, I empty that water out, and then I get some more tank water, and I put in. I tip the defrosted cube in, and then I put some bright wells zooplankton.
Mm-hmm.
Normally I use reef rides, but I haven't got any left, so I'm using NT Labs Reef Snow, probably the same thing. And then I've been using this Pro Series coral formula by Agco. It's there you go. It says it's high protein, nutrient dense, made with zooplankton and phytoplankton, and it's made from fresh spirulina. It smells like pepper.
Nice.
Simply Shrimps is in.
There you go. Look at that. It's like, oh crap. It's like a green thing because Agcor, the company, they grow their own spirulina. They've got like massive like spirulina vats, so it's all like fresh spirulina. So I put a little bit of that in, and I put those in, and then I put this in once it's defrosted.
That's a special blend and a half, eh? You got a lot of stuff in there.
Well, this sort of thing's awesome though. This defroster, because once it's done, you can put the little sieve on there, let it drain out, and then you've got all you are. That's cool. Yeah, that's the blend. That's the blend that I do. So that because like I'm gonna get a bit of an exclusive here because I've not actually shown the tank yet. The sun coral's underneath the cave. So this is the new cave what I've made, and the sun coral's in the cave underneath. So we've got Old Faithful on at the moment because I need a second gyra. But for now, this is my go-to pump, which I always use. So what happens is when that pulls the flow, you see they've got. Is that? You know? Newton, yeah, you can see the flow on the Gargonian. Mute him again. You can see the flow on the Gargonian there. You know, it's pulling when that goes on, especially at night. Because at night, because that's an AC pump, so it always pulls at the same pace all the time. I can't do anything about that, but I've got it on a controller, so it pulses. So when it pulls in, it pulls through that cave. So all of the stuff goes through the cave and goes past the sun coral. So the sun coral's like really, you know, it's getting a lot of food passing by it. So that goes by it there. So it seems to be working well for it in that cave. And bit by bit, it's getting, you know, puffier. Nice. And then, like the euphyllias are all here as well because it's sort of like underneath the flow, so it's like a perfect flow. So I just basically just throw it in, throw the food in, and just broadcast feed it right across the tank, you know, all the way across the tank. And everything gets a little bit. So that's how it looks. And then, yeah, just throw it all over, and everything gets a little bit. Look, Bubble Coral already knows because I do it when I get home from work. I normally feed her at about the same time. The Bubble Coral, I think, started to get wise to when I feed. It's already started putting its feeders out. Look.
Nice.
So yeah, all good.
Is my mic better now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't know what happened then.
Static.
I'm sorry.
The Cyphastria is looking good. It's a jingle bells one, but it's really starting to base out where I put it. See there? Can't see very well, but it's starting to base out. That you can't see because it's so blue. But I had a load of frags. I had to frag this coral because it was covered in bryopsis. So I had to frag it down. So I made loads of frags, but the flipping urchin came over and dislodged all of the frags. So there's one down here, dead. There's another one down here, dead. There's another one that's fallen in there, but that's actually still alive, even though it's more or less in pitch black. There's another one there that's been tipped over, and then there's another one there which is actually stuck. And then it's even knocked over Buddha. Looking at urchins. Smoking the kitchen. Making bacon and smoking the kitchen out. Right, so that's defrosted. All defrosted. In an effort to keep my phosphates down, I throw that away. Go get some more tank water. And then what we do is we get a little spoon of this, just a little bit, throw that in. You get some zooplankton. Shake it first. 2 squeezes. 2 squeezes. And then we put a little sprinkle of this in. Oh shit. That was a bit more than a little sprinkle. And then we put we put the brine in. And then we put a cube of rotifers in. Now I can't defrost the rotifers because they're so fine. I can't defrost them, so I've just got to suck that one up. And then that's it. That's my little mix. And that's what I'll broadcast feed into the tank.
Nice.
And that's what everybody gets.
More complicated than I am.
What?
I literally just like throw some mysis, let it thaw a bit, and dump it in the tank.
Well, there's loads of different things. There's like, obviously we've got the 5 that size zooplankton. So that's like quite a large size zooplankton. And then we've got the zooplankton. That's the zooplankton and the phyto. That's in here powdered form. And then we've got this, which is probably like crushed krill.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably just crushed krill. And then we've got the larger rotifers in there, and then obviously the brine shrimp for the sun coral and the fish.
Yeah. Yes.
So, bit of a concoction, throw it all together, lob it in the tank. Everybody goes absolutely chicken oriental.
Pity.
I don't know. Right. So what I also do as well is I do something I do like association. So what I do is I do this. I knock on the glass 3 times every time I feed. Mm-hmm. So if you notice now, they've all come over. They was all lingering, but now that I've knocked 3 times, now they're here. So the reason why I just planted 3 times, but the reason why I do it is so that when I come to the tank, they don't start following me around. You know what I mean? They only start following me around. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Coral madness, that. Look at all that. They only start following me around when they hear the knock. You know what I mean? So when they hear the knock, then they start following me around because they know it's feeding time. If they don't hear the knock, it's not feeding time. Do you know what I'm saying? You're laughing at me? You're in proper bellend mode today. No, seriously, you're being annoying.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. Jeez, shoot me for being happy.
No, we don't like you when you're happy.
I'm sorry. Bellend. Go and knock on your fucking tank glass. Go your fish eating. Jeez.
Hey, mate, the thing is, you can laugh all you want, but it works. At the end of the day,
I'm not laughing at you. It's a different conversation. I'm laughing.
When I walk past the tank, they don't slip in following me around. They just act naturally. You're laughing at them? I'm
laughing at something else.
Right, well, something at the end of the day. It's rude because you're laughing and nobody knows what you're laughing at.
I'm sorry.
While I'm talking, which associates you laughing at me.
I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, Michael.
Dick.
Can you feel the love tonight?
Yeah.
Love you.
Aw, you're so sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of love.
Oh, fucking hell, the eyes. Oh, sorry, language. Pardon.
Hecky.
Oh, there's my pardon.
Yep.
How do you guys feel about introducing Blue Star Polyps RO? I'll start again. Question. How do you guys feel about introducing Blue Star Polyp RO, the system?
To the system, I think it means. I think it means to the system.
Yeah, so you can grow all over the rock surface. Blue Star Polyp. I don't like them. I don't know. I've never had them.
I have green star polyps, GSP, on like a little island.
Blue
I like
star
it as long as it's its own
polyps.
island.
Isn't it invasive?
Can be.
If you put it on a rock, if it's own island, it's not really an issue.
Yeah, you can trim it down.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
I've got them.
Oh man!
Michael's got his food.
Ow.
Michael is like an eardrum
Jeez.
killer today.
Oh, they can pull the headphones out. I see that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I've got what they call blue star polyps. Did you say?
You had a noisemaker.
I've got those. There. Do you see them?
What are we looking at?
There. Those blue star polyp things, like close, like blue polyps, all over there. But the monkeys have grown so fast that they've sort of like blocked them out. But they look cool. I love them.
Yeah.
I think they look wicked.
Very nice.
Rest in peace, eardrums. I like Green Star Polyps and Xenia. I thought Michael knew how to film. Ha ha.
I only film with quality equipment. I don't film with phones.
Bell end. I just unscrewed my head. Getting dizzy here. There was something I seen a minute ago I wanted to talk about.
Tell me more.
So,
Paul's not getting monetized.
why he's playing thing behind him?
Somebody's got the telly on. Oh.
Gotta get some Kalkwasser. I gotta go to the LFS tomorrow.
Get the calc.
Yeah.
I've been going through magnesium, the really big Seachem bottle. I've gone through the I guess the HCl, not the liquid. I've been putting 30 grams a day, every other day for like a month now. That's the metabolism rate. And I test every time before I dose.
Paul, you need to mute Asa, buddy.
I have them.
So I'm doing like 30 grams every other day on a 24 gallon, and it's just trying to keep it at like 1,300. So. But I almost never have to dose calcium, which is, you know, kind of weird.
Asa's not muted, I don't think.
It's muted on my side.
No, let me see. I can still hear him.
Can you still hear him? Can everyone else still hear Asa? The TV?
Unless I'm lagging bad.
Only you should.
I can't hear it anymore. I'll be back in a second.
All right. Miss Reefer Fox, before you were saying about these blocks, I think Woody mentioned that to me the other day. About what did they contain? Did they contain aluminium or something? Night PB. Yeah.
Hey, are dog-faced puffers reef safe?
No.
What will they eat?
They're just opportunities eaters, aren't they? Just like munching on stuff.
Don't they eat zoas? They nibble on zoas, right?
You know dog-faced puffers?
Yeah, I know. A friend of mine has
These. What do they eat?
They eat zoas, I know for a fact.
Shrimp.
Listen, just don't reply to him because he's just being a knobhead. Just ignore him.
That's a cleaner shrimp.
He is. He's being a knob.
I think they eat algae.
It's hunting. Look.
I think they eat algae.
No, to be fair, I've got 3 cleaner shrimp and he's been really good. Touched any. He's too small. He's just a baby.
Is he? I was going to ask if he's grown any at all.
Yeah, he's grown, but he's still a baby though.
Yeah. Do they jump?
No, they're too fat.
Yeah, they play fetch.
You know what I mean? I mean, do they get hair? Do they turn into fish jerky on the floor?
They're too fat. Look at the little dumpy tail he's got at the back.
To be
They
fair,
use
though,
it as a rudder.
have you seen that video on Facebook of that one associating things? The clever, you know, the one where they basically...
Oh, yeah, they train
put a tie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put a tie in front of its face, and then they put 4 ties across the other side of the pond, and it associates, you know, it recognizes, and it points to the one that it recognizes. They're very clever, very clever.
The secret knock on the glass technique.
Shut up, you dickhead.
You'll have them jump through little hoops in no time. Awesome.
Today is Test Friday.
Are you making up a new live stream, Monica? Test Friday.
I'm competition.
It's not Test Friday. It's Feel Good Friday.
Well, depending on where my levels are, we'll decide if I feel good or not. No, I tested on Monday, but I'm going to test again today because I've been dosing. I've been dosing, and so I want to make sure I'm not messing up because I know there's a balance. I want to retest everything. What is that sound?
That's Michael.
He's making the weirdest sounds. Like, what are you doing over there?
Yeah, it's really loud.
I've muted him.
I'm frying an egg.
I tell you what, I think you're frying it in a sandpaper tin. I'm trying to figure out, like,
He's frying it on a shovel.
Yeah.
On some hot coals.
Right. Miss Reefer, I'm just looking. If you can send me a link, Miss Reefer, if you can send me... Yeah, send me a link to that. I should change the name, by the way.
Miss Reefer Fox. It used to be Miss Lurker Fox.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But originally, she was Miss Reefer Fox, but she got a bit of hassle in another stream that we don't mention, and so she changed it. What is it? What have I missed about the blocks?
You're saying like on Reef to Reef, is it?
Is Miss Reefer Fox a refugee like myself?
Yeah. About the blocks, what, Paul?
The leaching aluminium, or as
Which ones?
As the Americans say, aluminum.
Aluminum.
What is leaching? Aluminum?
The bio blocks.
Which ones?
Give me a second.
Marine Pure?
Yeah, Marine Pure. So I'm just wondering if the Brightwell ones are doing the same.
I
don't know what the
them in my
composition
tank.
is.
Not that I've tested it, but
Wait.
I don't know if it's the same composition, to be fair, on the Brightwell ones. I know everyone was still saying that they're crumbling and stuff, though.
They've got a 2.0 block now. The one they sold, the original one, they've got a new version now.
Yeah. I still think they made it too porous, though.
no.
It's like eggshells.
My only complaint is they do break down too easily. Like if you smack it, you'll crumble and put a big dent in it.
It's because they're too porous. It's like
Here's some fresh water.
You need to get yourself some biohome, Dev. That's what you need. You need to get yourself some biohome from.
No, you want some of that. You want some of that
Max
Spec media.
Yeah, or get the Max Spec one. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So who here is going to Macna?
Heck yeah.
I'm not going now.
Hang on a minute. Dev, have you booked your flights?
Nope.
Right, so I'm going. Dev's not yet.
Dev has Macna tickets. Come on now.
I'm going to stay in bed for 3 days instead.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah, mate.
Are you going to Macna?
Yeah, mate. You?
Have you booked your flights?
Yeah. You?
So have I, yeah.
Wait, Michael, you're going to Macna, right?
Oh.
You booked it.
I'm going to Macna. Are you going to Macna, Dad?
Heck yeah.
Oh, nice.
Just rub it in that I'm not going. Why don't you?
It's okay.
Just book it up.
I'll put $50 on black at midnight for you, Nick.
Okay.
Okay.
That's racist. That's racist.
I made the roulette table.
Seymour, she's going to put $50.
Red.
Seymour.
Sorry, I'll put $50 on red.
Seymour, she said she's going to put $50 on you at midnight.
What is G-string?
She didn't. It's not me because I'm brown.
That jokes?
Seymour,
No,
I'm
no.
going to Macna now. Sorry, dude.
You say you're not going anymore?
No, cancel that flight. I'm not going.
All right. I guess I'll stay.
That's okay, Seymour. You and I can hang out.
That's cool. All right, I'll re-enable.
Didn't you?
Re-enable.
Isn't your wife like super tall? Also,
She won't be here.
Ooh.
why isn't she going?
Ooh.
Ooh. What happens in Vegas?
She went to Barbados on her trip, so
Wait, you guys don't trip together?
yeah, we tripped together. But I mean, last year she went to Barbados.
Vegas.
I think Barbados is way better than Vegas. So
Yeah, but it's for a thing. I mean, I don't go to Vegas because I want to go to Vegas. I go because there's like conferences and stuff there.
it's September, and our kids are just gonna be back in school. So
Oh, yeah. Okay. But yeah, I forget. Mine aren't school age yet, so.
One of my buddies is using the same excuse with his kids.
Okay. How about now? No, brother.
I was supposed to spend most of the summer in Colorado,
But
I didn't. What?
What happened to that?
I don't know, but when I first started in the live streams, I was like asking you guys for advice for keeping my reef here for like 2 and 3 weeks at a time, and now I'm like, nope. I'm fine now. No, I just changed the plans.
Yeah, Miss Lurker, she's saying about marine pure in marine pure aluminium. See, I've got the Brightwell in there, the Continuum, and I've got the new Max Spect plates. Now the Brightwell stuff or the Continuum stuff's going to be coming out as soon as the other one's seeded. I'm going to be taking them out bit by bit because I brought that block up into about 6 pieces. So like every 4 weeks, I'll take the block out and get rid of it.
Stian, the buzzing isn't me.
Aquariums is in the house.
Everyone can eat a big fat one moaning about my noises.
Bellends Reef. I just set up a small QT for my 2 clowns. Oh, look at that. $9.99 for the Macna Fund. Nick Chan. He's using, he's using an iPhone.
Spend it well. Spend it well.
Nick, it's all going to the Macna Fund. Trust me, it's going in the Macna Fund.
Yeah.
Oi, I won't put out black. I won't put out black because I'm not racist.
That's what all the racists.
Right, this is.
Yeah, exactly. That's how we know you're a racist.
Because that's what all the racist people say. I'm not racist. I have a black.
I'm sorry, but there is no way that Paul's racist because he's got black friends.
Hey, Michael, I'm going to build your cabinets. Can I put it on cam?
What? Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me just show this. I was reading this out for Nick for a super chat. So I always have to stop when people throw super chats off. Thank you, Nick. Thank you very much. You're
welcome, buddy. No problem.
Oh, look at that. Stian just throwing a super chat, so I've got to stop it again. Stian just throwing a super chat. 200 knock. Knock, knock. Stian just throwing a super
knock
chat.
3 times.
I will get there in a second, but I can't see it well, people.
Norwegians.
Thank you, Stian. Thank you very much. Right, Balance Reef. I just set it's down 1 minute. Can't see it. I just set up a small QT for my 2 clones. All I have in there is small internal filter and a heater. I added the fish an hour ago, and they're breathing a bit fast. Should I add an air stone?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say yeah. They would have heard me farting. Did you hear that then? I just farted without just went, they would have heard that. What?
Mass Aquariums, it's Norwegian krona.
Yeah, Norwegian krona. I think it works out. It's about 20 quid or around $26. Am I right there, Michael?
I don't know.
I think it is. I think it is. Yeah. I think you just knock a zero at the end.
Are Norwegian kroner the same as Swedish kroner? Are they the same like value?
No, I think there is a bit of difference between them.
Yeah, one's in Norway, one's in Sweden.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the value of them right now?
I know. I'm only listening.
No.
What's that noise?
Hey, Michael.
That's me wheeling your cabinet.
This is the Macna fund. This is. Do you know what, Michael? I'm going to get myself 2 lobsters and a sirloin. No, and a fillet.
Here you go, Michael. That's yours.
No, mate. It's dollar
I've
bills
spilled
for
my
the
calcium test twice now. I'm not testing my calcium.
That's
We're
my
done
cabinet,
today.
is it?
That's your 2 cabinets.
It's hard to test when you're talking.
Is it an IKEA cabinet for me?
That's an IKEA cabinet.
Helfer's in the house.
Can I just leave it like this for a DIY build?
The quality's awful, so I can't see it properly.
Oh, it's a bit more actually. There you go.
Ooh.
So, I think knock is
that looks sexy. Everybody look at my new cabinet.
Is that stone look one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like concrete.
Just at the back over there where those boxes and crap and everything are.
Billy Pipes is in the house.
It's gonna be over there.
We got Billy Pipes, Pelfrey, Mass. Ooh, everyone's coming. Oh, Billy, are you going to Macna?
No, he's not going.
Why?
Billy, you should come too.
All right, let me mute or make some noise.
Mass, I'm going to Macna to sabotage Mike and the Bellins trip. Oh, he's going to sabotage our trip, Michael.
He's throwing his ties out of his pram because I'm potentially not going to New Jersey. I might still, who knows? But he's throwing his ties out.
Why would you go to New Jersey?
He's not spoke to me for 2 days.
Let me just get the link for you. So I don't know where the phone is.
For Reef.
He's a proper moody old man.
Give me a second, Rocket. I'm going to. I need to find my phone. One of my phones. I found one of them. I don't know what the other one is.
New Jersey, New York. There's a show called Aquatic Experience. Same place as Reef, New York. Okay.
Nice.
Where is it? Where's my phone? Michael, have you got your phone on you?
Mine?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Bring my messenger me on the phone. Oh, I found it. Who's going Jersey October? That's Billy Pipes, isn't it?
Mass Aquariums is going.
Oh.
See, Mike, that is the reason why I love you. Even when he's peed off with me, he still makes me laugh.
Oh, Mike Pletter's not going to Macna.
What?
No, it's not. He's just messaged me.
Is he just shut up, you muppet? What was the message? Sorry, Paul. I'm not going to be able to have a couple of beers if you're in Macna.
Well, he said at present he's not going to Macna.
All right.
Oh, hang on a minute. Lenside just messaged me.
Do you know what? You're as annoying as Nick.
Nick, why aren't you going? Nick, why aren't you going to Macna?
Because I'm scared of tall women.
I'm not gonna be around you at all. Like, I'm gonna avoid all of you. You short little manlet.
Honestly, just
can
you can't.
band
Just
together.
don't even talk to him.
Gem.
Don't talk to him because any that was quick though.
Oh, she's so tall.
I'm also very strong. I've been
She is.
working out quite a bit.
She lifted a 2-gallon
2 gallons of milk
as
with
if it
one
was
arm.
nothing. As if it was
With
nothing.
one arm. I lifted it like it was a half a gallon.
Right,
Tomorrow
Rocket.
it'll be a full cow.
I've got the link now. Rocket's coming in.
Oh no, there goes the neighborhood. Here come the Australians.
There you go. There's the link. Yeah, Leng's got a little booth there, Michael.
Where's Len going?
No, Leng's going.
Michael.
Mike Platter's not going. He said he might not be there.
Is Len talking? Is he one of the speakers? I've not looked at the list of speakers.
I don't know. He's not mentioned it. Said that Cruz is going to come in and help him. Do you know the little booth he's got? But yeah. But Mike, he just said there. Hi, Paul. President is not with to Macna, but yeah. So I can't tell you the rest. Secret.
Michael, last time I saw your tank, your cabinet was white. I thought, are you in a new room?
No, it's double-sided. It's white on the other side.
Oh, like Othello?
What?
Like Othello? The game
No.
Othello, where the chips are black on one side, white on the other.
No.
You don't know what Othello is?
No, it's to symbolize me. I'm mixed race, half white, half black.
But that's not how mixed race works.
It does. That's exactly how it works.
Okay.
Look at me. That's black. This is brown. you don't know where to go with it, do you? Just don't. Just don't entertain
I'm
me.
mixed also, but I'm not like 3/4 Clovers and like a quarter like bikini team.
What did you just say?
I am 3/4 Irish and a quarter Swedish, but I'm not like.
No, you didn't say that.
I said I'm not 3/4 Clovers and a quarter Swedish bikini team.
That's what I heard. That's a great way to explain yourself. That's
the only thing people think of when they think of Sweden.
Yeah, look.
They think of bikinis.
Look at this. I am 100% Swedish bikini team.
I'm not.
Easily.
It's summertime. I should have gotten in shape by now.
Who? Me? I am in shape.
No, me. No.
I'm in shape
should
of a
have gotten in
lifetime,
shape
eh?
by now because it's summer. I said I was gonna.
Nice
be
round
in
shape, right, Mike? Nice round shape.
bikini shape
Round,
by
nice,
summer.
yeah. It's a
I
shape
said no.
on bacon and sausage. It's a shape. You know what I mean? I'm in the shape I want to be, round.
Who was it? Chris.
All this triangular shape stuff. You know what I mean? It's overrated. You want to have a proper dad bod like me. That's what you want.
Chris, you just joined the Hangouts. You need to press the camera to join it to come into the Hangouts. Miss Reefer Fox, why do people always pull the race card? What's that mean? I don't know. The Brits always do that.
It's because I just pulled the race card. It was a joke, by the way.
It was a joke. Yeah.
And
I think she's even joking.
I pulled the
I
race
don't
card
get it.
on
It wasn't a
myself.
joke. It wasn't a joke.
Shut up.
Oh,
You're only that
calm
side
down,
of the.
calm down.
You're only that side of the cabinet.
Hey, that's the right side. We need to stop.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Chris, I know that you joined the Hangout. Like I said, if you want to come into it, you need to press the camera.
Right, here's the question now. I've got one last bite of my sandwich. It's still got sausage and bacon on it, but over my shoulder, I've just noticed in the camera, he's staring me out.
The dog.
Do I eat it? Or
Yes,
does he eat
give it to the puppy dog.
Do you know what? If it was my dog, there's no way I'd give it, because it's looking at me, I wouldn't give it.
Yeah, but this isn't where it ends. This isn't where it ends. This is just what you can see. Look at that one.
God, that cat is crazy eyes.
Diego sausage.
Michael,
So the biggest question is, who gets it? No,
what about the cat? Give the cat some bacon.
See that? That's the crust of the bread. That's what the cat gets because he ate it.
Wait, Michael, is everything in your house either black or white? Because the dog's white, the cat is black.
The cat's grey. The cat's the cat's grey and he goes as blue because he's a British blue. Stop it, Seymour. Wrong chat. Wrong chat.
All right.
Seymour, you forget that we're live.
Oh.
Stian, I've seen Mike with his top off. He's like a chessboard. That's racist.
Miss Reefer said he feeds his cat bread. Yes, he feeds the dark cat bread.
The cat will honestly, the cat will eat anything. Anything. He'll eat more stuff than the dog actually will.
Look at the dog's face.
He looks so sad. Is that all the sausage I get?
I've got nothing left. Stop going, look. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Come on.
He's like, there's more. Come on.
Go away. Oh, the Australians are coming.
Talk about fancy accents. Whoop, whoop. Commonwealth is here.
Yeah, my app has crashed again, so I'm gonna open it. I've got like no battery on my phone. It's doing stupid things.
Hey, Rookie, how you doing?
He's in Australia. Look at that hood up, fucking hat on.
I know that's what I mean. Probably about 25 degrees, and he's dressed like that.
A wee bit toasty in the hot sun.
The perception of Australia has just gone through the window.
Hey, when I grew up in Jamaica, anytime it got to like 65, 70 degrees, we used to like wear sweaters. Now, 65 degrees. It was 65 degrees today. It was t-shirt weather. It's funny how things just change.
Yep.
What temperature is it, Rookie? He's obviously bobbed out again.
I think he's on the Gold Coast, so you can search for Gold Coast, Australia weather.
I tell you what, it's his best friend. And you got one of them Alexa things. Why don't you just ask that?
Wait, where Rookie is, it's 50 degrees.
What's that in English?
Oh, sorry, that's Fahrenheit. So it is actually kind of chilly. Oh.
See, Australians do the temperature the right way. What's the temperature there at the moment, Rookie? Oh, it's froze again.
It's 10 Celsius.
Oh, bah!
10?
It's most probably at middle at night, but it's light. What the frick?
I didn't think it'd ever get that low in Australia.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, Michael, I think he needs an holiday over here. You know, it's nice and toasty.
Sunday night is going to be 6 degrees.
18 degrees right now, mate. Flipping, cracking the flags. We're all like that. Oh, it's too hot.
Tomorrow,
it's 18 degrees and it's 25 to 11 at night.
Sunday night on the Gold Coast is going to be 6 degrees. I didn't think it got that cold, to be honest, in Australia. I thought it was just desert and, and ovens. We want to see some ACANs.
Annika, what's that thing over your left shoulder with a red plunger on the top?
It's a 50-ton press, electric press.
A hydraulic press?
Is that hydraulic press?
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen a guy on YouTube that has the hydraulic press channel?
Yes, I watch the hydraulic press.
I love
channel.
that.
Yes, I'm a big fan.
Yo, man, that guy presses everything like toys, and it's hilarious.
Nice.
What is it for?
I
know it's for pressing things, but what do you use it for?
Crushing things like metal.
Right. What for actual projects or just for sheer fun?
No, for like fabrication. Like if I have to prototype anything, I have to do it in my own.
Have you ever put a cat in it?
Tuesday, I think it was. I don't remember that. I think it was like last Tuesday or Wednesday.
Well, you can tell where Stian lives. Stian, 10 degrees Celsius is shorts and t-shirts and flip-flop weather where he is.
Oh, yeah. Walking through the snow barefoot.
Oh man, that guy has almost 2 million subs on. I remember when I found him, he had about 1,000 on Reddit one time when he got big on Reddit. He had literally 1,000 subs when I found him, and now he has almost 2 million.
Crazy.
Yeah, and all he does is like press stuff. It just presses. You know.
Do you know what? I've seen it. I've seen it where he's pressed squidgy balls. I've seen it where he's pressed bullet golf ball. I love it.
I love it.
It's intriguing, though, isn't it? Do you know when you go, oh, what's he gonna do?
And then he has an accent. He's like, today we're going to press M&Ms. And sometimes like M&Ms did not press well. I love it. I love it. And then I think he over time too, he's gotten better cameras where he's been able to like do slow-mo with stuff.
He's also crushed like a $4,500 diamond before, which I thought was kind of, I don't know if you guys remember that. He just like crushed a diamond just to do it. And he showed the GIA cert and everything. I was like, that's kind of stupid. Like, come on, dude. I know you need views.
If he's got millions of subscribers, his flipping income will be huge. It'll be like nothing.
Yeah.
And plus as well, the views that he'll get off the back of it, he'll be able to afford another 2.
Probably.
When he crushed paper, like it's just I love it. I love it when he crushes
paper.
Some of the toys are just like when he crushes them, like literally the wax comes out and just comes out the edge. But it's hilarious. Like I wouldn't find that I would get like such entertainment from a guy just pressing stuff on his hydraulic press. A year ago, I didn't see this one, crushing a huge pile of Australian stuff where people just send him a random bag of Australian food and he just pressed it.
That's funny.
Where's Woody?
I think Woody had company over. Yeah, he had company over. Oh wow, I'm looking. It's been 2 years. Well, time flies. I seriously remember when I went on Reddit and found this guy, and when I subscribed, he had 1,000 subs and he was trending on Reddit. That was 2 years ago. Wow. Okay. All right. All right. We got to come up with.
You are
literally
cookies.
These are the best biscuits known to man. Chocolate hobnobs. Oh my god.
Oh, what?
Hobnobs. All these names.
Are they like Tim Tams?
Oh.
Nah, Michael, they've got either the prop ones, they don't taste as good as the cheap ones.
No, they're the cheap ones. Oh.
They're the better ones.
Annika, someone's asking if you're a gamer.
I have been historically, yes. I currently am only doing mostly VR when I get time, but I've been way too busy to game. But you can add me on Steam.
Which VR do you have?
I've got the Vive and the Pimax. The Pimax is 8K. No, it's 4K. The next one that I ordered is 8K. That one hasn't arrived yet. But it's 4K and 4K 180. What, Michael? He asked a question.
So Miss
Well,
Reaper,
I've got a PlayStation.
I also have a PlayStation 3, and yeah, I've got the PlayStation, the Xbox. I prefer to do computer gaming because I'm a lot faster on it. But I've got like an Xbox and a PlayStation.
This is a gaming PC that I'm on. And Theo's...
That's what once Bitcoin took a dump, I started using my Bitcoin rig for gaming again, which is a pretty powerful system. But
well, this one, Theo started playing games, but he's been starting using the controller. He's nailing it, and it seems a lot quicker to use keyboard and mouse than it does controller. But I can't get my head around it.
she said her username is Reefer Fox with 2 X's. She's a gamer. I don't game anymore.
I'm Annika Skywalker, like on all gaming sites. It's just my first name, Annika, Annika, Skywalker, Skywalker. I'm also a developer.
I'm like, Michael.
If you add me on Steam, I'm an actual developer over there because I own a company that I sell my software through there. through their platform. So no, I'm just saying. Like,
Annika sells herself from the internet.
Yeah, I do.
Hey, I'm on plane. Come on.
I know. But if you add me over there, my account should show that I own software over there. So.
One of these days, I might try to get into VR. But
the other day we were on with Mad Dog, and Mad Dog was live with us, sitting in a virtual theater watching a real movie, which kind of blew my mind, because why not sit down in front of the TV and watch the movie? like he's sitting in we're watching him sitting in a virtual theater watching a movie off his Fire Stick, and I'm like, what's the purpose of this? I understand you play games with it and it's cool, but he said, oh yeah, I sit in the theater and watch movies all the time, and I'm like,
I literally call in the lawnmower man now, because he spends all of his time in VR, like everything he does, even like a driving game now. He does like Project Cars, for example. The Oculus Rift is on, and he does a driving game. Everything is VR now. It's like he'd be like, "Are you coming to the live stream?" He went, "No, I'm going to Egypt to look at the pyramids." You know what I mean?
I have the Samsung Oculus. Like, I also have that one. I forgot about that.
The crazy thing about Mad Dog, he actually flies to these places, and it's not like simulation. Like, if he says I'm flying to Egypt, like, he'll sit there for like 8 hours flying from like Manchester to Egypt. And I sat one time watching him, and he's like, oh, we're just going over, like, he was flying from like New York to Miami, and he's like, oh, we're passing over Washington, D.C. now. And I'm like, Mad Dog, like, I thought you would simulate. Like, I understand taking off and cruising and then landing, but he actually sits there through the whole flight. Like, he doesn't simulate or you know, like double up the time. He doesn't do that. Like, he sits there. So when Mad Dog says, like, I'm driving, like, it's real time driving.
Yeah.
Him and Mage, Death Mage. I came onto a live stream once, and him and Death Mage and I think it was his brother, were driving trucks, but exactly the same thing. Like, they drove into a yard, picked up a trailer, and then did like a 2-hour road trip virtually. It's like, why would you want to do that?
My 3-year-old plays that game. I don't remember the name of it, but my 3-year-old has the wheel and everything, like the Logitech wheel, and drives.
I get it if you're. I think it's probably just because I do it for a living, and it's like, oh god, that is like the last thing I'd want to do virtually.
I took a little video where I took. Is that kind of what it looks like on the?
Probably, I don't know. I don't play it.
Well, it's like a world that you get to drive through.
Yeah,
my 3-year-old plays it.
He's done it. Like, I don't get it. I mean, the other day Woody recommended I watch Ready Player One. So to me, like, that's like basically Mad Dog. He's like the guy in Ready Player One.
I actually watched that the other day. It was good.
Yeah, Woody recommended it to me, and I watched it, and it was. I mean, I saw the commercials for it when it was coming out in theaters, but I would have never watched that game, watched that movie. But it was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's going to be a big day. My son Andre is obsessed, and I mean obsessed with dinosaurs. He's got autism, so like dinosaurs are his thing. He can draw them meticulously. He can draw the exterior, the interior, whatever. You know, he can nail it. He dragons like Godzilla and stuff like that. Mad on him. So tomorrow, obviously the new Jurassic World's out in it. He's gonna literally wet his pants tomorrow, because they've also just opened up. It's like, you know, like a pitch and putt like golf course. You know, like just a 18-hole thing, but it's all dinosaurs and like big dinosaurs all over the place. He's literally gonna pee himself.
I watched that Jurassic World.
The new one?
Yeah, I fell asleep, didn't I?
Oh, you fell asleep everything?
In the movie?
I went in, about 10 minutes in, woke up near the end.
Wait, in the movie theater?
Yeah.
Honestly, Seymour, what he's like with sleep is ridiculous.
I would. Oh, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do, Michael? I'm gonna go back to texting him at random times in the morning and just wake him up. I'm like, "Hey, stream mate." I like stream mate. I'm gonna go
when
back.
we was at the Aqua Expo. Obviously, we went out for something to eat, a couple of drinks, and then we came back. And then, like when we was all just settling down, got in bed, and he literally switched the light off. And as soon as he switched the light off, all you heard was he switched the light off and switched himself off like that. To the point where he was snoring instantly, and I had to shout across the room, "Paul, shut the up!"
When I'm like that too. When I was in college, my mom used to always tell me, especially when I had programming classes. Programming never came easy. I always had to work hard at it. Literally, I'd be up at night doing like programming assignments, and I would literally just like slip out of the chair and just fall asleep on the floor. And my mom would get up in the morning and literally trip over me. Like, she's hurt herself a couple of times, and she's tripped over me just. When I'm tired, I fall asleep anywhere. It doesn't matter what I'm doing.
You fell asleep on the floor the other day when I was painting.
Yeah.
Hey. So, my missus is like, I think Seymour's fell asleep. All you heard was.
Sleep is sleep.
It's funny because when I'm on the phone to Seymour, he starts swearing. As soon as he starts swearing, I put the mic on. And so my missus hears him swear.
Nice.
I'm gonna play Fortnite. My kids wanted to play Fortnite so bad. I'm gonna play Fortnite with them tonight.
They'll be happy, I'm sure.
Yeah. 5 more minutes, and I'm gonna shut it down because I'm going back.
All right, just to confirm. So I think Nick is going to Macna, right? Annika, you are going to Macna. Michael's going.
I am going to be there.
Everybody.
Nick probably isn't going to be there.
Nick
and I'm going to avoid all of you guys.
Nick will be there. Nick's lying.
Oh man!
Yeah.
Look at that!
I am going to avoid all of you. I'm not speaking to any of you. I'm going to be doing my own thing. So just look me up. I'll be the 6.5 foot tall person.
6.5.
Oh, have you noticed that Amazon's got the Night and Day series?
Wait,
what are you on about?
Wait. 6.5 foot? How tall are you?
Well, I'm 5'11" when I'm not wearing heels.
So
When
just
I'm
to be a muppet, she's gonna wear
just
platforms.
to be obnoxious. I'm gonna go to Vegas. I'm gonna get like 6-inch heels, and I'm gonna walk around and be obnoxious. So Michael won't talk to me. Michael and Nick, the little manlets. I'll
just from the Westgate floor. I'll just Michael, Nick, and both me and Nick will go.
I'm not gonna talk to either of you. And I've been working out quite a bit. I've been going to the gym 2 hours a day. So I'm nice and like,
You want to see the bicep curls that you get from lifting biscuits?
Oh well, I don't have testosterone. Yeah.
No.
I can't get that shredded.
Is that an arm or is that a swan? What is that?
I can't hear you.
Is that an arm
It's a goose.
No.
Anyway, to change the subject because I want. Hold on a minute. I want to change the subject because I want to talk about me.
You're a fan? Are you your own biggest fan?
Did Paul say he's going?
Look what I've got.
Is that your biggest fan?
Boom. Stream over.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that at first. I thought literally I was like, yeah, I am. But then I realized, well done.
Mic drop. All right, guys. Good night. I don't think
this is no, you can't. This is for my cabinet.
Oh.
I'm gonna put in the hood.
I'm getting a cabinet now.
I've got two of them. So because it's 7 foot, I'm gonna have one right at the back, and then one in the middle. So I'm either going to hang it like that or whatever. But they're nice.
Is it mostly for cooling or is it also for gas exchange?
A bit of both.
Okay.
Well, a bit of both. I don't really need it for gas exchange, to be honest. But because obviously I've got 4 T5s and 3 different light units in that hood, is very hot. So
Yeah.
just do.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to connect it to a temperature controller?
It's going to be connected to my temperature controller, yeah. So once my tank goes over 25.3 degrees, these will kick on.
What's up?
I'll tell you what, we're ready to shut it down and he's come on now.
Yeah, I just got pulled over by the popo and I've got my missus beanie on and that, and it's kind of embarrassing. I'm like, oh, I've got my missus beanie. He's like, no, you got to do what you got to do, man. We're not used to the cold, us Australians, hey?
I love the fact that he's got his
everyone's
hood
leaving,
up
are they?
and his headphones over his beanie. Is that cold?
Yeah. Man, it's chilly around these ways. I'm not used to it, that's for sure.
10 degrees and he's dressed like that. Literally, even though I really hate the cold, 10 degrees, I'd still be probably not far off this. I'd have like a jumper on or something, but that's
I
funny.
tell you what, Mike, it's probably not even 10 degrees. It's probably 14 and I'm freaking out.
Nice.
It's been 98 Fahrenheit here. Like 97, 98. Where I live.
Yeah, it's getting warmer.
It's been like
everywhere around
97,
the world.
98 Fahrenheit where I live, and it's insufferable. I can't. I go outside and I come in and I have to lay on my floor for a minute just to function, and then I get up. It's like I can't. It's also really humid.
Oh, see, I'm going to Memphis in a couple of weeks, and next week.
Good luck.
Humidity is 100%.
Look, you don't believe me? Look at this. Right now, what it says the temperature. Sorry, my watch isn't.
It says black.
Stop.
It's not working because it's an Apple Watch.
No, it's got its thing so that when you turn your wrist. 92 degrees.
Partially cloudy.
Right. And you know what time it is? It's 5 o'clock in the evening.
That's got his
It's
time.
not even like midday, like noon to 2. It's when it gets really hot. It's already like
summer
getting
over here. It's like 100.
Wait, 5 o'clock? I thought you were in. I thought you were on the West Coast.
No, I'm in Houston. I lived in California for a decade. So
I'm sorry. Oh, because
I know. I got here as fast as I could.
All right, so Vegas it is, guys. I'll see you in Vegas.
Yeah, mate. Right, everyone. I'm sure it's bedtime for me.
What are you doing? He's chimney sweep.
Okay, guys. Look after yourself. I miss you all. I haven't seen you.
You can stay in the hangout. The hangout.
I just gotta.
Well, I just realised, Paul, that YouTube's unsubscribed me from your channel because I wondered why I hadn't seen your stuff pop up. Yeah, so
hit the subscribe button, people. If you enjoyed the hangout, hit the thumbs up.
Yeah. Well, take care, everyone. Look after yourselves, and I'll catch you next time. Hopefully, someone else is chucking up some streams this weekend because I miss you all.
Yeah, not streams this weekend.
Not me.
No, not you, Mike. No one misses you, mate.
No one misses me.
Nick, are you about to build another cabinet?
He's building an absolutely awesome cabinet for Aaron's. Oh, he's got the guns out. Oh, he's got the guns out. Look at those horrible airy arms. You look like Rabsy Nesbitt.
Shut up. We'll have some more biscuits.
Go and have a shave. Go and have a shave.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Oh, let's see that. See that. For a bit of something. What was that? Hardcore parkour.
Parkour.
You walk past him with a mannequin doing his fireman lift.
You know why he's doing that, don't you? Because Annika's here.
No, because I don't want to walk around.
You guys want to see how cold I
want to
reckon
walk
it is
around,
over
so
here?
I did this proper awesome parkour move on top of a table that I really didn't need to stand on.
No, it's called, Michael. It's called agility.
Go on, Rookie.
You're not 18 anymore. You're not 18 anymore. I'm actually using this. My missus gave it to me this morning. It's a water bottle.
Not water.
Mate, I'm temperature acclimated to bloody warm, all right? I'm trying to take the dog out for a walk. Look at the dog. The dog's even got a bloody jacket on. She's a big pansy.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
That is literally, you have literally just shaped my idea of an Australian forever. That is it.
I know. It's a bit ridiculous. No one will admit it, but we're all like this at heart.
All you ever do is wear shorts. That's as far as that. And then if you can't wear
I've got
shorts,
shorts on, so I'm not that cold, I guess.
Hey, Michael, like Neighbours, I've always wanted like Neighbours. It's always been nice and sunny there. He's a liar.
Look at this commitment. Look what I've done so I can walk and actually talk to you guys. I've got my bloody car jumper pack charging my phone. That's commitment right there.
Only because it's giving off heat.
Exactly. It's my hand warmer. Free hand warmer.
Funny.
Oh, that is crazy. Crazy.
What's everyone up to for the weekend?
We're just sat here watching Nick's gun show. He's now sat on the table for no apparent reason, just showing his arms.
No,
because
Michael is jealous.
Look, I'm showing you us.
Wrong side. All the new hinges.
First cabinets to feature the new.
Is Michael jealous?
Hey,
Oh, Nick, you put him on this cabinet. Give him the silver ones. Wait till my new tank comes.
hey,
No,
Nick,
we
give
don't.
us
No,
another-
no.
Nick,
I'm not
give
having
us
the crap
another
ones.
pose, Nick.
Which
Give
ones
us
do you
another
want?
pose, Nick.
I want the new ones. I want the
Nick,
new
we
ones.
don't care about the hinges, Nick. We want to see.
Give us a show, Nick. Pump those guns. Hardcore parkour. Hardcore parkour. Backflip.
Trying to take after your kids too much, Michael.
Oh, look, he's done it again. Oh god.
That's Maverick right there.
I think I
That's
just
like
got
the
a little
older
twinge
Maverick.
then.
That's like the older Maverick right there.
Well, I'm going to leave the hangouts open, people, but I'm going to shut the live stream down. So everyone in the live stream,
Crap, we're still live.
Yeah,
boring old
yeah,
man.
I'm still live. I have got working on.
So this is the after hours show that Nick is going to give us.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. This is because it's going to be 18 something.
Take
Let me
it
go
off.
get a cup of
Take
ice.
it off. Take
Kick
it
out.
off.
And Mike,
You need to get the link. You need to get the link. Get in the hangouts because the hangouts is going to be going all night most probably. Let me put the link in for the hangouts for people.
Team Nick, or Miss Reef Fox has got it. Take the shirt off. Mike is Team Nick. Take it off, Nick. Come on.
Instant report for sexual content. people get way too butthurt on YouTube, eh?
You guys are crazy.
Oh, he's done it again. Oh,
Come here,
There's a
bud.
load of crap down there to slip over.
oh my god. I think I just splooshed. Do it again. Oh, game over.
Oh.
Game over. I'm going to have to turn the camera off.
You're done. Michael's done.
Let's jump into the hangouts.
I think I just had a flush. I've just had a flush.
You guys are creeping on me. I don't like it. You're creeping on me. Stop sleeping on me.
Who's
Are we
singing?
actually off yet? No, come on.
Nick's going through the danger zone.
Music. Nobody.
Is Michael a 120 blue? I had a friend like that.
Oh, look at him now, getting overconscious. See, I told you, all of the other times
He's trying to step over junk on the floor.
all of the other times he could have just really easily just stepped over it, just like he did.
I
But
didn't
all of
want
the other times he decided to play hardcore parkour.
I didn't want to break your panel. I already smashed one of your doors.
Ooh! I thought we weren't supposed to talk
Hey,
about
I was gonna say, let's keep this PG rated, please.
Hanukkah, you wish.
That's the
What's
reason
the
why I
use in that?
want
We're all over 13 here.
Right, I'm definitely shutting this live stream down. So the hangout links there. If anyone wants to click on the hangout links, jump in. We're going now. 5, 4, 3, 2,
This
1.
panel's so heavy.
See you all, Pete.
Oh, it's
See you
so
all later.
See you later, pal.